I'm Rick, here with Bitters, Dimmy, Matthew, Ryan, and Trister. Jolt is off tonight. He's got some family stuff to deal with. This is Towers of Dreams, a D&D 5e Eberron campaign. Last session, the party traveled from the Sovereign Towers and the Church of the Cleansing Flame to the neighborhood of Greywall. There, they got comfy with the locals, returned a little comfort back. They scoured a local tavern, the Bloody Mug, and went through Corolla Sattler's house, abandoned for several weeks. We talked with Thlan Hazal, a local noble and community overseer, who directed them back to the Bloody Mug, where they discovered that Corolla had been seen going into the lower city to the district known as the Fallen. Now I'll continue with them as I get them a tabletop audio link, which I should have had ready before, but no. Oh god, my internet is dying because someone is connecting or something? I don't know. It's just what Forgotten Fantasy Grounds likes to do. Alright, there's the link. Let's get some... No, that's too dark. Yeah, that's fine.
So, to the Dark Forest? Or to the Fallen? I don't know why I said Dark Forest.
Because it says Dark Forest on the tabletop audio.
Probably.
Yeah. So let's open up... let's see. Open up this first. We can give a little illustration. Right now, you are in... Opening up the whole thing, like right here. You are up in the middle city, the middle Tavix Landing, which is what the eastern part of the city is called. The Fallen is down here, in Lower Dura, near the cliffside, actually. So it's going to take a hot minute to get there. Bennett Allswell is again just paying for your traffic, but he's getting a little low on money. So yeah, you all kind of exit the Bloody Mug. Annika's probably a little tipsy at this point. She's drinking before 5 p.m. She's naughty, a naughty little goblin. So yes, you are standing outside the Bloody Mug. Been told that Corolla Settler is in the Fallen, which I will share this with. See the Fallen down. Let's do a proper circle. Yeah. It is a slum. Everyone who has been in who is from Sharn, which I believe is Annika and Ebonir. And Aldrin is Aldrin originally from Sharn too?
Yeah, he lived in the in Cliffsides.
Okay.
The mud caves at Cliffside. Yeah, he's like right there next to Fallen.
And so like half the party's from Sharn. You know that Fallen is it's a slum. About 80 years ago, there was a terrible little incident in which the Glass Tower, which was an ancient and very beautiful tower of Sharn, one of the most beautiful towers of Sharn, it broke apart and fell.
Was it because it's made of glass?
It was a terrorist attack of sorts.
Someone threw a stone.
Oh, if only. No, they it was one of the floating towers from the Skyway, and some people removed its supports. Most of it fell into the Dagger River, but a bunch of parts of it fell onto the Fallen, and that already it was kind of falling as it was. Like the Fallen was known as God's Gate, and shortly after the bits of the glass tower landed in it and destroyed most of the area, it became known as the Fallen. It was quite a severe change.
That's horrible.
Yeah, so you three would know that. Aldrin, Ebonir, and Annika.
Hmm.
So yes, you're still in Greywall. What do you guys do? Besides ruffle through some stuff that Trister's doing.
Paperwork.
Shut up, I'm fine.
Aldrin's gonna just kind of hold tight, maybe get a quick drink, and waits for the party to act. Just
What
biding his
time is
time.
it?
It's probably about mid-afternoon at this point. You've spent most of the day in Greywall.
How long would it take to travel to get to the Fallen?
One sec. I can actually pull that up really quick. So it's not in the same
They have
ward.
charts.
Probably something like most of an hour to get that far. Actually, wait. If you're flying, it'd probably take under 30 minutes to get there. If you grab another sky coach.
Yes, sky coaches.
Well, I suggest we go now, since she may have disappeared after the attack. Best go while the trail is still hot.
Yes,
It's been like 5 days, man.
Lukewarm over cold.
Would another day of rest go amiss? We already took 5. I'm pretty tired, and we've had an exhausting day.
It's only 3 in the afternoon. There's 3 in the afternoon.
3 or 4.
It's only 3 in the afternoon. How are you exhausted?
We've been through a lot. I don't know. My bones ache, and I
Ouch.
want to sleep.
Oof. My bones.
No.
Drink at the bloody mug. You know what you're getting.
No. That's horrible.
I love that meme.
It's a horrible meme. You should be ashamed.
I know I am.
That's my secret. I'm always ashamed. So what are you guys doing?
Well, he's saying we should rest. I'll look at them and kind of say, I think we should move forward. The trail is leading here, and I do not believe they appreciate us outsiders here.
Can't
Agreed.
function off so much better in the Fallen.
Yeah.
Not for you lot, anyway.
Aldrin, if you're really that tired, perhaps you can always stay behind. There are plenty of bodyguards here. I shall be quite fine.
Aldrin kind of takes a moment to think about it and looks at Ebonir and says, No, I'll go with you. It'll be fine. This is what I signed up for. You should convince me never to rest, Ebonir. I'll come with you.
I guess we're going.
Yeah.
Toussaint looks a little disappointed.
So Bennett leads you lot over to a. He leads you over to the nearby park that you were at. Didn't take long to get there, and there is within about 10 minutes of waiting there, another sky coach comes in. It's a long, more regular stop boat with seats for about 12 people. Two people get on and they we need to go to to the Sovereign Towers, if you would. What's up?
Sorry. Is there are sky coaches private?
They can be
or are they
private.
shared?
Many of them are just run publicly.
Oh, on the one we are on? Is there much people?
There's 2 other people besides you lot. You guys are pushing it toward capacity.
Oh, since it's not too crowded, Aldrin's gonna change into different clothes, more ragged clothes, befitting, going to the lower areas. He'll kind of
take off your jacket and put on a cloak. I'm not sure what you're getting at. It's kind of hard to change. It's an open boat. There's no private area here.
Oh no, yeah, he's just going to take off his jacket and top and just kind of put on his less finer gear that he has in his bag.
You get a few looks at this, but I mean, it's not indecent exposure. Yet.
Yeah. Yeah. He'll kind of urge Toussaint, even if he's reluctant, and Ebony to do the same, so they don't stand out. It'd be for the best. Help out the skies in the area.
I will be fine. Standing out is what I do.
And let's face it, everyone's going to remember Evnir whether or not he changes.
That is a fair point.
Toussaint
Ebenezer just sort of
stifles a laugh.
snorts.
Hmm.
Ebenezer gives it like a dignified snort.
So with everyone loaded on, the Sky Coach takes off. It first goes to the Sovereign Towers, which doesn't take long, drops 2 people off, and then swings down into the... Actually, I think I have a thing for this. Let me... Up. So yes, you descend to the Fallen. The Sky Coach leaves Greywell behind quickly and hovers down into the shadowed valleys between Sharn's plateaus. It skirts along their edges to a section of the lower city that looks like little more than a ruin, stopping at its edge and going no farther. The towers within are a mess, with huge chunks of stone, shattered statues of the gods, collapsed bridges, and entire buildings. Activity within is scarce. This is a dark and forsaken place.
I
So,
want to spend the free time here. It must truly seek solitude.
the man running the coach kind of laughs like, oh, no one would spend their time in the Fallen willingly. This place has been a ruin for almost 100 years. Whatever business you lot have, well, can't say that you'll have to travel up a bit if you want to find another Sky Coach out of there.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I'll kind of bow to the man. Oh boy.
So you load off of the Sky Coach. There is a main road that goes through the Fallen, but it is quickly sort of obscured by fallen statues and rubble. This place looks like it was partially destroyed, and then they never did anything to fix it. This is probably one of the poorest districts outside of the cogs that you can run into.
I feel like this place would do better if we just completely wiped it away.
I feel like this is where we belong. We're all broke.
That's not to
Ebenezer is
say
doing
that
his best not to touch anything.
that's not to say that it's completely empty. There are people. So you just start going in, and you don't have real knowledge of where Corolla would be in this district.
And Anika, you've been here longer than any of us. Do you have any suggestions of where we should go? Eben and I, it's been a long while.
Annika would know that. Even Annika would have avoided the Fallen at most times. But it is the worst district in all of Sharn.
Oh, you're really building up here.
Don't eat the worst pies in Sharn.
Oh.
They're made from people.
What is this, Queen Cod?
It is a place that 80 years ago was more or less destroyed, and then they did nothing to fix it. Imagine 9/11 happened, and then they just didn't clean it up. Like it's
wow.
that sort of situation.
Okay, is there any inns or taverns or anything like that around?
There's not much business to speak of here at all. There's certainly no signs. You see some, like you pass by a few stands that are like, fruit for sale, and all of it looks pretty disgusting and like ripe, if not on the edge of rotten. Someone selling meat with flies buzzing around it. A Warforged who aren't known for their good taste, trying to sell people some spices.
Some
which
people.
looks suspiciously
Oh,
like
no.
dirt.
Oh,
Oh. That's kind of sad, man.
I mean, Emma, the culinary master, Aldrin's gonna go over and inquire about the so-called "quote-unquote" spices, and hopefully, in the process, gonna ask him about the local area.
Oh, hello, little man. You come to buy chef's spices, then? I have saffron and cinnamon.
Does he have saffron and cinnamon?
There's vaguely red-looking dust and vaguely orange-looking dust. Given, like, you smell spices, but these are probably spiked or mixed in with something to make them look a lot more pure than they are.
That makes sense. Is this looks like good quality? How much are you selling?
It is the best that you will find in the Fallen. Only 2 copper for an ounce.
Whew,
And you would
that
know
is-
for saffron, which is, I don't know, saffron being rare even in Eberron, probably only grown in like the far east Talenta Plains or something like that, would probably go for like 2 gold an ounce. And he's selling all of his spices for 2 copper an ounce.
It's bad quality. I'll take about 5 ounces of the cumin, basil if you have it, paprika, and saffron, and a bit of salt.
Yeah, he gets little like cloth bags, enough that good enough that they won't just go through and get you roughly an ounce of each, and takes your silver piece. And he looks very proud of himself for a Warforged. He's got he's big and bulky. He's got a bunch of like cracks in his armor where he was injured and didn't get it properly repaired. He wears a big apron that is even too large for him, despite being like 6.5 feet tall.
So he's gonna. Aldrin's gonna look at him.
So
and
yeah,
then,
you have 5 ounces of spices with three question marks on either side.
Okay,
Oh, I thought you just have like quotes next to it.
Oh, that'll work too.
Spices.
Yeah. So he's also gonna. Aldrin's gonna ask. This is good quality. Thank you. I'm also hoping you could help me in another matter. I'm looking for an old friend that I haven't seen in quite a while. And I was hoping if you could, point me in the right direction of the best places to find someone in the fall. It's been a while since I've been here.
There aren't the people of the Fallen. They are not quite. They do not meet each other that often. It is a dour place, as you can see. But Chef keeps his mind open and his spirits high.
Chef.
And with that, you can you smell like not just booze on his breath, but like hard liquor.
All right.
Oh, that's terrible, Mr. Bitters. That's terrible.
Yeah. So if people gathered in the Fallen, would there be a place that they would gather, even if rarely?
There are some there is a church not far from here. Blackstone, it is called. It's not only the best church in the Fallen, it's the only church in the Fallen.
I laugh. If he laughs.
Chef is not much of a believer in the silver flame, but some find comfort in its glow.
I'd imagine in such dire times they do.
Vega there does not buy Chef's spices. He is not a fan.
I can't see why he's not. These are good spices.
I just realized I'm fucking talking like a Khajiit and going back to my Tabaxi voice with this guy. Oh lord.
And with that, Aldrin's gonna smile and say thank you and give the man a gold piece for information and good quality spices.
Taking this, you can see sort of tears well up in his mechanical eyes.
That's a lot of oil.
Perhaps Blink will be able to... Blink. See, I'm even calling him Blink. Jesus
Blink!
Christ. Oh, help me.
Huh.
Perhaps Chef will be able to buy... to fix himself a bit. Sovereign, bless your heart.
No.
Chef did not get your name.
The name is Alton. Alton Salo. Nice to make your acquaintance.
I will not forget this. And he puts it inside, like he opens up his chest and puts it inside. And you see that the inside of him is hollow, which isn't uncommon for a Warforged. Well, actually, it is uncommon, but not unheard of.
Not
Chef,
to let this be a touching moment. Toussaint's kind of standing off to the side, going through the spices. That looks like rust. Is that rust? Are you selling rust? He kind of like licks his finger and touches it and licks his finger again. I'm pretty sure that's
he
rust.
bats your hand away. Only for paying customers.
I am with him.
It tastes vaguely of cinnamon,
but also rust.
But also rust.
Ebonir takes like one smell and like tries to stop himself from gagging.
Toussaint whispers next to him, "It's rust."
Ebonir goes silent.
Aldrin will reach out both his hands to do like a two-handed handshake to the man and give a quick bow and say, "Thank you. Enjoy your day, Chef."
You too, Mr. Aldrin.
So I'll go back to the party and say, was it Blackstone?
The Blackstone Church.
There is a Church of the Silver Flame called Blackstone nearby. I think that is where we may find this woman.
I mean, did you have to also show that you have money on you and tell everyone your name?
I mean... Oh.
As Anarchus says this, Ebonir starts looking around like paranoid, trying to see if anyone's watching them.
Yeah, Annika's been keeping her head in a swivel since she got here. Like, she's from the hard places, and this is the place that she doesn't go.
Yeah, it's
This is a... I'm sure they are nice people. Chef seems nice. I'm sure we won't come into any trouble.
I'm sure a chef won't come into any trouble when he's selling you for parts later on.
Oh, I'm sure we'll be fine. No need to worry, Annika. People are kind. You just have to believe in them.
I can see...
see forever.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, looking around, you notice a small young girl looking at you from a corner. Her eyes looking at you curiously, and then she slips behind it.
Slips behind what?
Slips
Sorry?
back around the corner.
Ebonir looks a little paranoid and kind of leans over to Toussaint and says, I think we're being spied on by a little girl.
Yes, we've had eyes on us since we came.
Yeah, you definitely look out of place. Most people here are dressed in rags, and rags, like that's the long and short of it. Most people were dressed in rags, filthy, and I can't say any of you are dressed like that. There are very few Warforged in this slum, but Tranquility and Creep definitely stand out as well, especially since they're Warforged that wear clothes. Many Warforged just don't wear clothes. They don't have to. They got no dick. No dick to hide.
Actually, Creep doesn't have any clothes on. Creep only has the cloak over his head.
Yeah, it's close enough.
Oh,
A cloak is clothes too.
I will say carry your person in the front and just be aware.
Agreed. I think we should head to this black stone immediately. I think any chance we have of hiding our presence is long gone.
yes. For the sake of our scraps of secrecy anyway, maybe we should not take the main roads. Try and navigate fancy alleys.
Yeah, because going into dark alleys is going to be a good idea.
I mean, it's better than walking up to the front door of this church and scaring whoever it is that we are looking after. What don't you think?
I mean, maybe if you get there.
I'm sure we will be fine. I trust in your abilities as well as all the rest of yours, and looks at the party.
I think we should take the quickest path there. Again, she may already be alerted to our presence, and if we have any hope of finding her, we must go immediately.
Then let us no longer tarry.
You know where it is?
He said it's not far from here and sort of pointed vaguely down one of the roads.
I have kept muting myself again and a fucking again.
Well done, friend.
So more or less, I had a bit of wisdom saying that we should move there quickly. After all, those who seek trouble will often find it, and we are not here seeking trouble, just answers.
I mean, answers can be trouble.
Some truth comes with trouble, but let us hope we run into none. Then shall we be off?
Lead the way.
I think so.
So as you head down and pass by the corner that girl went behind, she actually walks up to you, walks up to Ebonir and sort of tugs on the back of your shirt. Please, mister, I need some help. She is she's filthy, but has tears running down her face and dripping onto her filthy little robe. Her hair is tied back in little horns. It looks pretty tacky, but I mean, it is sort of a style for young girls at the time. My father, he's hurt. I can't
God,
carry him
child,
on my
get
own.
your hands off my clothes!
She
Look at him.
She stumbles back and bursts into tears.
I will immediately comfort the
just-
child.
But
Oh,
he's been hurt.
take me to him, child. As I'll be the one who gets caught by this. Yeah, they're like, oh, you poor little thing. Let me help you.
Seems legit.
Aldrin gives Toussaint a look.
It's a little girl. It's what like Toussaint. It's a little girl.
Fine.
Oh, come on! This is the oldest con in the book, but you know,
Tranquility is not a smart man.
she seems legit.
Her father's hurt. She's in tears. I mean,
So I will say, take me to him to see if I can tell.
Excuse me, it's not like we're not on a schedule or anything.
I'll look
Oh,
back.
come on!
We're
It is a child.
A child's father has been hurt.
Ebonir lets out a big sigh. This is very well, father.
she
Toussaint
drags.
Toussaint just kind of like clasps Ebony on the shoulder. I knew I would get through to you.
And so, she leads you back behind the corner, and she takes a left and then a right into a small passageway. During this, she goes from dragging Tranquility's hand to being a few steps ahead. And then
Ebony
stops.
casts mage armor.
And then
Hold on, sorry.
let's see. Do you actually have mage armor? Yeah, mage armor is already applied, so don't have to worry about that. And lo and behold, it is the oldest. It is the oldest trick in the book. Let's be real here.
Classic.
So she walks down a set of stairs in this alleyway, and then goes forward a bit and stops. There's a man on the ground next to her, who looks up and gives a little chuckle as you all get into this alleyway. She then whips around and oh, look at that! My father, he's okay. And
I turn around to look behind us.
And there are people coming up behind you.
A generous bestowal.
Oh wow, Nine! I want to thank Nine for giving $10 with the message "Homu," which is, yeah, it's a emoji with an eggplant that's being grabbed by a hand.
Oh
It's...
god.
Thank you very much, Nine. I really appreciate it.
You the best.
All right, let's see what I can do here.
My cast ability.
Now that you look at her full on, and she and you can see her figure in her robes. This is no child. She is.
That's like a halfling.
She is a halfling.
That's no moon.
That's
Oh, how unfortunate.
much too flat to be a moon. Oh, that's a terrible joke. Stone, there are no video games in Eberron. I mean, there are some video games set in Eberron. Let's see. So I gotta get you all situated here.
I love this loading screen.
Oh, you got that too?
Yeah.
It's trying. It's don't do that.
I believe in you, Fantasy Grounds.
Hey!
Oh man, my internet just shitting itself trying to load this. I should have preloaded it, to be honest. So let's see.
Oh
So
god, Fantasy Grounds is from some.
give it a second.
Oh, Jesus.
Give it a second.
Oh,
So let's see. Tranquility's probably on the stair. Reassociate yourselves how you are. So yeah.
Okay, so Trickster is the halfling
Yes. Yes.
then. Yeah, so
Oh, okay. I need to do that.
So yeah, as you turn around, a big old half orc steps out of hurries up behind you, along with two other people behind him. A half orc and some other dudes walk around the way before you. And
Friends,
yeah.
Surely there's no need to come to violence. And can I use a psychic ability thing for Jake?
Maybe. Which one are you talking about?
Charming presence.
Let me
I have an ability to.
let's see. Charming. You'll have to do it on your turn.
Oh, okay.
Um,
we're already into the fight.
Yeah, they are pulling out weapons and such.
It's too late.
It is too late.
Like anything. Rip.
Sorry,
it
there's
doesn't-
a dog issue.
So yeah, the man gets up. He is this dude that I'm pointing at. He's a big, brutish fellow. He's got a headband. He's got a bandana around his forehead. He's got a knife in his hand. Well, you seem that you know what's going on. Doesn't have to end It doesn't have to end in bloodshed, though. Just give us your weapons, your jewelry, your your coin, and we'll let you all go.
We could just give you our coin. Why our weapons?
You know how much of a
Annika cocks her rifle.
Oh.
Yeah, especially that one's little mechanical stick thing there, whatever that is. I'm sure that would sell
You
for
come
a
and
good
take
bunch.
it from me, mate.
Oh, I suppose we'll have to. Initiative is rolled. Well, Annika, you get
Hope you guys
you get the first turn.
who was saying that? This bandit dude, yeah?
Yeah, the dude with the bandana.
How the fuck do I select him again?
You can just
I,
drag and drop the stuff on them. I find that's usually
Cool.
easy.
Where is
Okay. So
Man, I am going fast.
I'm gonna scoot this way a little. Oh, have you got it so that we can move our shit now?
I forgot to lock tokens.
Yeah, just gonna sort of sidle around past Ebony to get a decent shot on this dude.
And to be clear, these aren't rooftops. These are towers going up. You cannot climb on them. Except for maybe this part. Maybe it's a balcony, but most of it is towers going up into the sky.
There we go. So we're gonna load this up and well, I've made a threat now, so I'm gonna have to keep it. We're gonna shoot this dude in the whatever I hit.
You hit him in the arm.
Hey.
Yeah.
Did that activate?
You can then drag the damage onto it.
Hey.
So yeah, you hit him and like just get these bastards. Toussaint, it is your turn.
Try not to die this time.
Oh shit. Very funny. I think Toussaint's just gonna take a step to the side so he doesn't hit Tranquility as he pulls out his short bow. And yeah, tries to hit the same guy.
That's a hit.
Nice.
Unfortunately, no sneak attack, but
Yeah.
do a bit more damage. And the party's just stacked with Tranquility all the way down. Poor guy.
And I'm new to robes, so
You've got
I mean,
bonus
that's an
dash,
option.
bonus disengage, bonus hide. I don't think you can hide here, though. You're kind of in plain sight.
Yeah. I think I'll just move up there to end my turn.
All right. Ebonier.
Behind us, we have a half-orc, a thug, and a cutthroat. Okay. I can't see them from this angle because the tower is blocking me.
You can see the half-orc.
Does he have cover?
He would have some cover just from Aldrin being in the way.
Okay, hold on one second.
Poor Doggo.
Oh,
Doggo at
Doggo.
risk.
Oh.
She's just whining.
Who wants that fly?
Yeah. Let's move here. And then Ebonier is going to raise up his library stamp and start speaking in the weird, creepy language again. So he's going to use Tides of Chaos and cast Chaos Bolt
Okay.
with advantage.
So you have advantage and a -2 from half cover. That's a nat 20.
Well,
So with
And then I just bring
this,
it out
if any two of the 8s match, it will jump, but the other ones won't double.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So then I just do damage on him.
Yep. It will auto. Not auto crit. So do it again on him. Should have criticaled. Didn't. Oh, you targeted yourself with that attack. That's why it didn't. So that's
that's two.
that's 2 8s.
Happens when it's 2 8s.
So what damage type are you
Okay.
dealing with?
1, 4, 8, and 8.
Yeah.
Shoot. Hold on. Let me. Sorry. Where does it say the spell type? Oh, god damn it. There we go. Let's do acid. Let's be nasty and do acid.
All right. So yeah, you a wild bolt of acid hits him and dissolves a bunch of the armor that he's wearing. He's wearing some armor. Don't be distracted by his half-orc pecs. So yeah, but it hits him and then jumps over to who?
This Thug 3.
Okay. So just make a normal
Do I roll
attack. Just make a. I think. Well, actually, I haven't read the effects of it in some time. Chaos bolts. Make a new attack roll against the target. So just a flat attack roll against him. Same. And that hits him. And this one isn't a crit. So just normal damage. So yeah, it jumps over and like hits this guy in the face, and he goes down. Like
Is he dead?
probably. Yeah, you don't take 12 acid damage to the face and live.
Two-faced
And then one real quick question: how do I untarget myself?
You could just control click your token.
Oh, okay.
There you go. Roll for wild magic. No effect, but
Nope.
you have Tides of Chaos activated, so it's a 5 or less. Aldrin, it's your turn.
Yeah, so it doesn't. I don't have the Ironhide thing. That was a misclick, by the way.
Okay.
I got the focus, but not the ability. So Aldrin loudly whispers into Eben's ear, "Please do not kill them. They are only desperate." As he sees just this guy's face get melted, and he kind of has this look of disgust and revulsion as he sees someone die. So
It is pretty horrific. That guy,
just
like Raider from the Lost Arks. Raiders from the Lost Arks. I don't know how to do that verb, but yeah.
Raiders of the Lost Arks.
Yes, thank you.
And he kind of hesitantly steps forward, kind of remembering his place. And he unsheathes his side blades and very tentatively strikes at this half-orc for non-lethal damage, or non-lethally, sorry.
Okay.
Don't do this. Oh, wait, I think I fucked myself, maybe.
You can drag and drop that result onto the target after it's rolled, and it will then target him. But that is a
so
hit.
Sweet.
Yeah, you can do the same for damage. If you roll it but don't have a target, you can drag and drop it onto it, which is really useful for AoEs.
That is so cool.
So you do hit him.
And that's damage.
And you... So yeah,
Does
you hit him, and
non-lethal
he is hit with he's racked with pain and drops unconscious. There's a little bit of blood trickling out of his nose, but he'll be fine.
That's good. And then Alden's going to then set defensive stance and parry.
I think taking out your soul knives is a bonus action.
Is it?
Yeah, as a bonus action, you
One
create the knives of energy that project from both of your fists.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. So yeah, he just has a defensive stance and this last person eyes him.
All right, Creep, who Jolts is not here today. Do I blow all of his spell slots at once?
It's what he would want.
No. You gotta blow his highest level spell first. What are you talking about?
Right. Seeing that this bandit and the trickster both look pretty tough, he is going to use a second level spell slot to use a Ray of Enfeeblement. Let's look at the mechanics of that against him. And he's going to use an action point to make sure that hits.
Ooh.
Because wasting a second level spell slot at 3rd level sucks. Alright, so that guy is save on end of round. Constitution save. On save. Alright, yeah, he hits that guy with a Rave Enfeeblement, and he is enfeebled, deals half damage with strength attacks. Which is okay. And he'll stand, he'll then go over here out of the way. Alright, Thug 3 is down. Bandit. He's gonna come up here. He's got a multi-attack. 2 Scimitar. He slices at Tranquility, who is the closest, and hits. I've got to roll this, and then take half, and then... There we go. He slashes again, and misses. Brings his dagger in. That's a hit. And take half of that. And now he makes a con save. And is no longer enfeebled.
Oh.
So yeah, he slashes and slashes and then saves and seems to get his abilities up. This guy is 1, 2, 3, 4. This guy's actually going to take a light crossbow shot at Annika. Half cover. And totally flub it. Alright, this guy is going to... What's this guy got? Oh man, he's out of allies. That's a problem. He's got multi-attack though. He's going to come up to Aldrin, and with these 2 short swords, going to stab. Stab again. Miss both times. He's going to cunning action. Let's see, what's he got? Disengage or hide. He's going to stand his ground against Aldrin. I'm sure that'll work swimmingly for him.
Is the music the same for everyone?
It should be.
I'd say I've lost connection.
Yeah, you
just-
might have lost connection.
Just refresh it. Should be fine. All right.
There we go.
And then this trickster is going to come up and stab once, miss twice. That's hit. And she gets in Tranquility's a little chink in Tranquility's armor and deal 13 damage to him. Is then going to bonus action
Shit.
disengage and come back here. Giving a little laugh, she does like a backward somersault.
Little.
Half-orc is unconscious. I guess I'll leave him on the thing. But I'll hide him so I can deal with him.
Oh, thank you. I couldn't target the cutthroat.
Tranquility, it's your turn. You just got hit.
Man, you bullied
really,
the shit out of me. Holy shit.
you really felt that hit.
So I'm not. So Tranquility's not mad per se, but he's definitely not going to take it lightly.
Just disappointed.
Yes, very.
Oh man, you're. Why didn't your token change?
I don't know. I
Strange.
wasn't gonna make a big fuss about it. So I'm gonna hold my
There we go.
quarterstaff out. Yay!
Hey.
So I'm going to hold my quarterstaff out in one hand and say, "It is unfortunate it has to come to this, but I cannot let you hurt my friends." As I'm just going to beat the shit out of this bandit right next to me.
All right.
That is a peaceful way.
So I'm going to flurry of blows this guy.
You don't have to declare that until after your attack action. Just remember that.
Oh, okay. So let me. Okay, then I'm just going to beat that shit.
You hit him.
A hit.
Yep. For 6 damage, 1 punch, or 1
And
quarterstaff.
So I think, I'm going to open up with the flurry of blows though, and just
All right.
I'm going to continue to beat him.
Just beat it.
Just be.
You hit him
No one wants to be defeated.
for 6 damage. What effect do you want to put on him?
I want to send him flying like 15 feet away.
All right, give that save. You should have a save set up on there.
I should. I cast attack. Sorry. There's something I saw.
I think it is the strength one.
No, that one's to be knocked prone.
No, it's the dex one that's not prone. You can hit the red dragon next to your open hand technique, and it has your open hand technique stuff right there. So he just barely manages to hold his ground.
Alright,
So you do have another unarmed strike.
Hmm.
And that one misses.
So
It's not
So
looking good
in
for
my-
tranquility.
as I do all that, I'm just gonna quickly look at him and say, stop this. You do not have to fight. And then I'm going to attempt to more or less convince him. Perhaps we do not have to fight. Just put your weapons down.
He is not. He's not taking it. Like he's injured.
Yeah.
He's got a hole in his arm. He's got an arrow in his chest. You just beat him with the quarterstaff and punched him. He's pretty pissed off right now.
All right.
All right, this half orc is going to come and make. He's got a mace, and he's going to make Tranquility have a bad day,
I wasn't already.
a worse day. Yeah. So he
Fuck
swings
it,
once,
no, hold
twice. What?
No. That second one, I'm going to use an action point to make a miss.
All right. So let's see. Exceeded by 3. So you had. There we go. That's fixed. So yeah, he almost connects with your chin, and then you swing back your head, and it just barely misses you. You feel it scratch against the metal on your chin. However, that doesn't stop you from these dudes. This guy is actually going to shoot up at. No, he's gonna come in. He's gonna come in and give you what for. And that is a hit.
Oh.
So with that, you manage to dodge it, but then this guy comes in and slashes you once, and you go down.
Yeah.
Annika, Tranquility's having a bad time. You'll have to fix him up again. How does that make you feel?
I'm not having a good time either. Okay. I want to go in there and help him, but I don't want to get close to all those dudes with their weapons. So we're not gonna. We're gonna just load up another shot into him. I have a inspiration. Yeah.
You do?
I'm gonna use that.
All right.
I'm gonna make this advantage.
Okay.
With the cannon. Oh wait, I only rolled 1. Fuck.
Yeah. If you want advantage, there's. Oof.
Yeah, there's a button for it.
Yeah.
It's...
So you use your inspiration and go to shoot it, but then it only gets some of his what is it called? I can't think of the name. Bandana. There we go. God. I kept wanting to say bandito. I don't know what's wrong with me. Sans, or Annika, do you have anything else to do? You want to move? Stay there? Do a little dance?
No, we're actually gonna stay there.
Alright. Toussaint.
Well, this is looking pretty bad. Pulling out a weapon, bonus action?
No, you can just swap.
Just for, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I
forgot about somebody though who should be on the.
Oh no, it's not an invisible dog, is it?
No, I forgot about Bennett.
Oh yeah.
He's with the party too.
Oh, maybe he's just chilling in the corner.
He can't do much.
He was taken by surprise.
He was.
Surprise! Nobody expects Bennett.
All right. So yeah, Toussaint, what do you do?
I would like to swap out to my parrying dagger,
All right.
and we're at the high ground at these stairs.
You do have the high ground.
Okay,
So, Veronica.
I am the chosen one. I think because I've never used things like this before, and I spent all my money buying them. I'd like to scatter. Where are they? Some ball bearings on these stairs.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So let's you want to drag and drop the little red dragon next to the ball bearings down in the chat? There we go.
Just read me yourself.
They pointers. Square. Well, that works. There we go. Those are ball bearings. They scatter down the stairs, and they're gonna have a tough time getting up there.
Gonna Home Alone this.
Yeah, I was about to say you're Macaulay Culkin now.
That does take your action, though.
Yeah. And yeah, I think I'll make my stand here. I've got the parrying dagger. I can reaction up my AC if need be.
Alright, Bennett is friendly. He is just gonna ready. He's gonna get to the stairs and ready if someone tries to get past. Ebonir.
Ebonir looks like he's heard the commotion and seen Tranquility go down. And he looks to Aldrin and says, Can you handle this one by yourself?
Yes, I can. Help Tranquility.
Alright, so Ebonir is gonna move here first. And as he's moving up, he sees Toussaint spread the balls.
Excuse me?
The balls are spread.
And he kind of gets the idea, and he looks at these. Come on, you dirty things! Why don't you show us how you can really fight? And then he's gonna go a little Nova here. So first thing he's gonna do as an action is cast. Just because I like this spell so far, is Chaos Bolt at the bandit.
Okay. What? Let's see. That is a hit.
No, wait, that's the wrong one. Sorry. Trigger happy. You want to undo it?
Yeah. There we go.
Okay, here I go. Okay.
15.
Close, but a lot of damage.
15 damage.
Let's thunder. Let's go thunder.
Yeah, a bolt of like just glowing white flies at him, hits him in the chest, and just you hear a loud like a pop as he sort of stumbles backwards, and then like his clothes are all torn up and he's bleeding.
And then he turns. He looks at the thug one. He says, "Pathetic," and he'll use 2 sorcery points, and he'll hold up.
Oh wait,
cast firebolt.
Roll a d20.
All right.
Okay. All right. So what are you doing?
Firebolt. I'm using Quicken spell to cast a firebolt.
Okay. Just for future reference, you want to quicken the leveled spell and then use your action on the cantrip spell. But in this case, there's no real difference, so it's fine.
Why, may I ask?
Because basically, if you make a... It's just with how the rules are set up for bonus action spells. You do a bonus action spell, and then you have to cast a 1-action cantrip alongside it. In this case, there's no functional difference.
Okay.
In many cases like this, there's no functional difference. And it's also the same amount of cost. So yeah, do your firebolt.
I thought I did. It did not attack to the thug.
No.
That's weird. I can't drag and drop it for some reason. It's just dragging 16.
Well. Oh, because that was for your wild magic. Your attack never went through.
Oh, okay.
Huh.
So I miss him.
Yeah, you miss him, unfortunately.
And then to finish up, Ebonir will do the gallant thing and step behind Toussaint.
I mean, that's what he's there
I'm here for.
Aldrin.
Aldrin is going to, still that look of revulsion, and he's can I take out my Garrett? I have to use the like a bonus action or something to put away my side blades.
Let's see, what is the Still knives? I can dismiss them as a bonus action and then take out your Garrett.
Okay. Oh yeah. Okay, that sounds good. Yeah, and then he'll do that, and he'll try and attack this gent in front of him with the Garrett.
All right. So I think the Garrett should be set up properly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It doesn't show it identified anymore.
Okay.
He's going to. Actually, yeah, and he's going to attack.
You hit him. You can forego doing
he's
damage
gonna-
to grapple him.
I will grapple and try and choke him out.
All right, let's see here. I got a grapple. Grapple. There we go. There, that works. Getting used to Fantasy Grounds some more. All right, Creep already spent his second level spell, so he's going to try not to. He is going to try out a catapult on one of the ball bearings and send it this way.
Yeah.
So there's that.
Now
So
I'm
let's
watching
see.
chat for Stone to
Save
go
on
crazy.
this guy. Succeeds, so it keeps going.
Right through dinner time.
It's dinner time. And then this guy fails and takes the damage. So he flings a ball bearing. It flies. The first guy ducks. The second guy gets hit right in the chest, and like you hear the shatter of bone as it just goes through his sternum.
Oh, jeez.
And he is dead. He is
Ouch, my bones.
yeah, he is my chest bones. And he's gonna move away from there. All right, bandit time. See, the thing is, if he moves at half speed, he can get up there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3. So he moves up carefully, watching out for ball bearings. And here comes the scimitars. Swing. Miss. Swing. Miss. Dagger. Yeah, I'm gonna use a complication point on that dagger. He stabs you in the leg for 5 damage. Good use of a
Oh,
complication.
my leg.
Yeah. So he swings, and then the second one, he like flips the dagger around in his hand and just brings it right down into your thigh. You'll regret not just handing over this stuff, I swear on you. Thug 2 is dead. Cutthroat is grappled.
Please don't cut my throat.
He is going to attempt to escape. Let's see. So
Okay.
you have to make an acrobatic or an athletics check to keep it grappled.
Athletics. Sorry, let me.
Yeah. You need to beat a 17.
I got me a 7.
So he slips his way out of your Garrett. Is going to bonus action disengage and move back here. Oh, you're fucking crazy, man. Oh, no, it didn't. It didn't. Oh. Oh, I accidentally moved the half orc.
He took the half orc with him. It's like, this is mine now.
All right, this little fucking piece of shit halfling is gonna come here and takes out a hand crossbow and shoots at Toussaint. And this is gonna be a bad
No.
time for Toussaint.
Yeah, I'm getting flashbacks, man. Vietnam all over again.
Oh my god.
She hits you in the stomach and you collapse.
Can I action point that?
You can action point it if you wish.
I'm gonna use one.
It almost hits you in the chest, and you just barely like dodge, like curve your body out of the way. So let's see. So 17. Okay, yeah, that was almost that was almost all your health in a single hit from that crit.
Yeah, that was rough.
Yeah, we get a complication point back. I really like this form of action points. It's much more satisfying than just a 1d6.
Definitely.
She's just like lucky.
Yeah.
That guy is. That guy's dead. Tranquility. Oh, failed. Failed to save.
Uh-oh.
Half orc man. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bennett is gonna give him a little what for? With his. He's got a rapier out this time. And crits him for 11 damage.
The
Go
badass.
Bennett.
But that ain't gonna stop him, because this guy actually has this guy's got pack tactics.
Oh, got it.
And he hits Toussaint.
Yeah, he does.
Ignore that. Forgot to. I tried to hit advantage and then didn't. Hits again. Slams you. Thank you, ma'am. So. Yeah. Oh, it was terrible. And Thug 1 is going to shoot at Bennett. And yeah, Dimmy really wants someone to help him. It's Bennett. Alright, Annika.
Well, there's a lot going on now.
There is.
Let me just double check what I have for my bonus actions.
My bad.
Not an awful lot. Kind of an all or nothing kind of person. I want to help you, Dimmy, but there's no way I'm getting there. We're just going to try and take this dude down.
I mean, you got cure wounds. You could.
Yeah, but I'd have
You
to.
could. You could jump down the stairs and action roll and heal him. Don't say it's a good idea, but you know.
Yeah, I could. But there's no way I'm getting down there. I meant there's no way I'm going down there.
Someone's gotta throw themselves on the grenade every now and again, okay?
Yeah, and it's tranquility. So.
Fuck you.
All right. Yeah, you hit the bandit. I take another 12 damage. He's looking pretty bad.
Oh my god, he's not down yet.
He's pretty. He's the strong. He's the leader. He's the strongest.
Okay, we're going that way. Backing up.
All right, Toussaint.
My
My
I
leg.
think. Yeah. I think Toussaint is gonna fill his other fist with short sword. No, you know what? No, he's not. He's gonna bonus action disengage
All right.
and back up. Pull out his whip instead.
Okay.
Forget that parrying dagger. It's done nothing for me.
You could also ready so when someone gets within you and another target, and that would allow you to get sneak attack on as your reaction.
It's true, but I'm also thinking I can whip this dude in front of me with sneak attack because Bennett.
Annika is just like Trister's targeting everyone.
I'm not touching anything, man.
You are sure.
No, that's me. That's me. I'm
Okay.
trying not to target people.
I'm thinking, yeah. How do I add sneak attack to my attack?
You wouldn't get. Oh, you would get sneak attack against the half orc, right?
Yeah, that's what I was
So if you hit the little magnifying glass next to sneak attack, there's the effect, and only do that after you're sure it hits.
thinking. Gotcha.
All right.
Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna like whip that guy.
You whip him. So apply the effect to
Right.
yourself, and then roll the damage against him, and it will automatically go.
That's the little man icon.
Yep.
Just click it.
Yep.
Nice.
And then drag the damage onto the half-orc. You whip him and slash him across the face, and he lets out a howl of pain. But he's still up. This guy's
That's
also
unfortunate.
tough.
Ugh.
So I've used 5 feet of movement, and I feel like I need to use more.
You feel free.
I'll hang out with Annika. She's got a big gun.
You are quite a useless bodyguard, aren't you?
Alright, Bennett is going to likewise... Let's see, does he have... Yes, he's also going to bonus action disengage, but not before giving this guy a little rapier action. And stabbing him... while the guy is clutching his face, Bennett goes down with a pommel hit on the back of his neck, and the half-orc drops.
And rolls down the stairs on top of Tranquility.
I mean, there are the ball bearings, but no, he just drops and sort of like bangs his jaw on the stairs. One of his tusks breaks off, and he doesn't actually have to bonus action disengage, so he'll just go back here.
So,
Ebonir.
so is the orc down? Is the orc down?
The orc is down.
This is not a good situation.
Except there's only 3 of them left, and this guy's
Yeah.
looking a little trepidatious with how injured he is.
The
But
bandit.
he hasn't said anything yet.
Okay. And I'm using a lot of spells, but I feel like I need to. Okay, so Ebonir kind of grimaces, and as Toussaint is running backwards, he says, "Remind me one day while I pay you." And then he kind of grimaces and lifts up his stamp, and out comes Scorching Ray. Again, with late fees stamping on all the people he hits.
Oh, jeez.
You hear from behind you. I'll let you know when you do.
Okay, so Bandit 1. Ugh.
Yeah, he ducks out of the way. We could make a second one
He's
hit
like-
him.
Let's see.
That one hits.
Do I roll damage or?
Roll damage. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, that stabs into his chest, which is already bleeding, and with that burn, he goes stumbling down the stairs backwards, smashing his head on the stairs.
And just for the hell of it. Ugh.
Not best of luck on that.
And then Ebonir is going to do this.
Roll a d20 for wild magic. No wild
Nope.
magic yet. All right, Aldrin.
Oh.
You hear the quote unquote little girl shout, "Oh shit!"
So Aldrin kinda, before Annika came the way, or actually can see over Annika because she's small, can notices Tranquility's down and surrounded by enemies. So just like he turns away from the half melted acid guy, and would I be, if I used action to dash, would I be able to like go here and then jump over this guy over the stairs?
Oh my god, ride his body down the stairs like a surfboard.
No, you're horrified.
Like
Your
fucking Legolas.
strength is not good enough to really make any jump of that significant. That's like a 20-foot jump. You can make an athletics check, but I can't guarantee that you would succeed.
Oh
You
man,
might,
let's
you
look
might
stupid.
land. You might land on your face.
Might land on the ball bearings and then your face.
Yeah.
Yeah, Aldrin is more passionate than smart. And he's going to try and do that anyway. Just to rush to the aid of Tranquility and make sure he doesn't, die horribly.
All right. So it's going to be like that, and then another jump. So you got the movement for it, but make an athletics check.
He's gonna use inspiration.
Okay. So hit advantage and then roll it. And also mark off your inspiration.
Okay.
That'll do it.
Oh.
Whew.
So you
Got
run past Annika, make a jumping leap, and just you manage to land on the ground next to this guy. Tranquility is still on the ground as he's been the entire combat. Feel bad for him. Didn't this happen last time? Did this happen the last combat? Oh,
It happened to Toussaint last time, I think.
Yeah, Toussaint was the one who was instantly taken down, and Tranquility went down later.
so there you are.
And he bonus action takes out his soul knives and assumes a defensive stance, moving over here slightly to kind of cover the body of Tranquility.
Okay.
The metallic husk that is.
Oh.
Creep is not having any of this with these guys. He is going to do a little chill touch on the halfling woman and hit for a little damage. All right, the bandit is dead. The cutthroat is like, oh fuck, oh shit, oh fuck. I'm gonna bonus action dash and get an action dash, and he is gone. He's gone. He runs away. She is going to bonus action disengage and start running, and also action dash. He goes up these stairs and runs away as fast as her little halfling legs will take her. Tranquility is not dead. His half-orc is, though. Or is knocked
Is he
unconscious,
dead?
at least. Oh, he's unconscious. This thug is like... He takes he drops his scimitar to the ground. I don't want none of this. Please. I surrender. I surrender. Annika, do you wanna... I think that's it. I think that's combat. Unless...
Yeah,
like,
at this point, Annika's running
she's
over
gonna
to Tranquility.
disengage and dash away. There's no way that you're gonna be able to actually lock her down. So, she gets away with it for now. She also knows the streets better than you.
Mm-hmm.
Raise the
Well-
streets that speak much.
So,
Wait,
ahead.
can you hear me?
yeah, I can hear
Indeed.
you.
Cool. I was just going to say Annika's going to, at this point now that there's a clear way run to Tranquility, tentatively over the stairs, and kneel down beside him and give him a little healing.
Ebonir is going to start going through the pockets of these guys and starts dumping anything they have onto the stairs.
Okay. You do find a bunch of gold, a bunch of coin. They've got various weapons and such. Let's see. With her leaving, it's probably a bit less. You find 12 platinum, 135 gold, and 110 silver among a lot of them.
What? What?
Especially
Ebonir-
on the big leader dude. But that's amongst all like 9 of them, or however many there were.
How much
but
is
we only-
platinum? Is it like 10 gold?
Yes.
10 gold each, yeah.
Ebonir starts to divide this up, and he's reluctant to take the money because it's not right. But at the same time, he needs to get his investigation going, so he takes the money.
So,
All right.
by chance, do you heal me? Do I
Yeah.
get healed?
You've been healed.
Yeah,
How much am I healed?
it's already been added. I
It's
did it
it's
on
already
you.
been added. Fantasy Grounds.
Oh, so I have 4
sorts
hit
that through.
points.
Yeah.
So I'm going to, as my eyes re-glow back resembling life. They appear to have hit me in my. I named my component that is basically my head or my brain. It just knocked me the fuck out.
Your chakra.
No, she got a stab in like your stomach, like right in between the plates.
Oh, so like okay, so it's like she got
Like
me in
there was
my
like
power
bits of
core.
light shining
Fuck.
through, like your inner whatever the hell keeps Warforged alive.
Right,
Your bits.
my electric heart. Oh no.
My flux
You
capacitor.
got in your bits.
Yeah, whatever it is.
Toussaint,
So
go ahead.
So I'll look at and seeing that how many of these people are fucking dead?
A bunch.
Dead.
I'll kind of
There's
go.
like three or four dead, probably three. 2 unconscious, 1 guy surrendered, and 2 ran away.
So the bandit and this thug here are the guys who are.
No, that
like,
bandit's dead.
He's dead, and this thug here.
He's surrendered.
Yeah, he surrendered.
Oh.
Do you want me to distribute the golds?
Yes,
or
please.
okay.
Please, yeah.
Please.
Yes,
Wait, you
but
can-
I
you
have
can
to
do that?
sass Ebonir when I'm given it.
You guys want to have a little bit of gold?
You are lucky you're getting any of this money. You are a poor excuse for bodyguard.
You are
as,
you are a violent murderer.
as Toussaint
What?
has his hand out accepting the coin, he's just like, yes, sass all you like. I can afford drinks to ignore you.
Murderer? Are you calling me a murderer, sir?
I look at the melted face and the burned bodies.
That was
This is
technically
your
self-defense.
Yes, that was exactly what I was going to. That was self-defense, sir. I'm perfectly within my legal rights to defend myself. And kind of
Could have
brushes
let
himself
them
off.
live. You could have let them live. Such
Could
a
have-
mean life.
Could have let them. They attacked us. They pretended to be a little girl and then lured us. What do you think they were going to do? Give us
People
tea
are
and cookies?
These people are
Tranquility.
desperate. You could let them leave.
Tranquility. I understand where you're coming from. I wanted to let them live, and I let that one live. But we were on
Who's
the
turning
edge.
tokens?
You were, you were dying.
It's me. I can't be
You were
stopped.
desperate.
Stop.
It's really easy because if I use scroll wheel a lot, and if I'm hovering over a token, that's how people end up changing sizes too. Because I do that on the combat tracker.
Oh gosh.
There we go.
No, he's too big still.
Dr. Bob the Mob Slob says Orion is my favorite. He's real G. Oh please,
Oh
please don't.
man.
Please stop this. I need to. I'll
Stop.
find out a way to disable that eventually. But he's even too big. There we go.
Take away all our toys.
Annika's gonna come over to this this bandit dude then and kind of look him over and go,
Oh shit, I minimized it. Oh no.
What do you
gonna
got?
kind of clear up. I don't even know, man. Clear a thought and say, imagine you lads been doing that for quite some time.
We just try to get ahead, you know. Not like we prey on our own. It's just people like you come into the fallen. Oh, didn't expect you. Usually you lot are just here slumming it up, looking for a cheap fuck. Expect you lot to have
Excuse me?
weapons like that. You heard me. People from the other city like to come down here. Some of our local girls turn into tricks just to get by. This is what we do. We're just trying to get by. Oh, they did deserve this.
I mean, don't think we did either. So, tit for tat.
I can't believe I agree with the goblin on this one.
He's looking
So-
at his friends who are just dead.
So holding my breastplate together here at this point, just I'll put a hand on his shoulder gently, trying to be somewhat reassuring, like, I'm sorry for your friends. If I could have helped it, this would not have happened.
I mean, you
We'll-
could have not followed her down here. That would have helped.
I'm going to monk slap you.
You're a very angry, Tranquil man.
I try so hard. You have no idea. Where was I? God damn it, you're coming off my fuck. I was going to say we were looking for a woman. Her name was Corolla Sattler. We believe she's a part of a murder.
Well,
Perhaps you.
I remember her. She helped down over at the church. She ain't no murderer.
I didn't claim she was as much as she might know someone.
I'd have to ask Fela down at the church for more. She helped. She helped hand out some bread and soup some days. And the church was brought in some money to the church.
Anything in recent days?
I haven't been to the church in a few weeks myself. I wouldn't know.
So, who was the woman we're supposed to go see again?
Fela is Fela at the Blackstone Church is the sort of
Fela.
lead that you've got right now.
Church. I'm sorry. You should leave before. I look like there's authorities, but then I'm like, before anything else happens.
He's completely speechless. He walks away, and then as soon as he's sure that you're not going to shoot him in the back, goes off running. And I'm going to remove him, and you guys can close that map. Because that's...
I got 4 hit points. Ow!
Yeah, Aniko kind of gesture for you to like sit or kneel down.
Yeah,
Kind
I'm
of look
going
you
to.
over.
You've got Warforged Resolve if you want a little bit more.
Oh yeah, sorry, I forgot that's a new thing now. I keep forgetting.
It'll give you 3 more hit points and 3
I
temporary
had
hit
advantage.
points.
I had advantage on death saving throws, and yet I somehow failed.
Oh, we didn't apply that.
Oops.
Let me see what I can do.
Well done, man.
Look! This update just came out like a week or so ago. I fuck. I haven't looked at it even. All right.
Did this
So,
bandit
Aniko's
guy have
gonna-
any weapons?
So yeah, I think I'm going to use this and regain. What was it? Gain hit points equal to half your level if you have fewer than half your hit points. That's all.
What?
Shit.
No, you regain temporary hit points equal to your level, and you regain hit points equal to your level if you have fewer than half your hit points left. So each of those effects are actually set up properly and will scale with you.
Look at that fancy thing.
So how do I use it then?
So you see, if you open the magnifying glass, those 2 heal things under that, each of them once.
Right.
The heal button, the plus, the cross. Looks
What the
like
hell
it
is this
did,
under
but
actions?
it didn't apply. No. Yeah, under actions, under powers, Warforged Resolve. Did you collapse powers? Do you want me to do it for you? Do you need some help?
I got it. No.
Okay.
You okay, friend?
Are you okay? There you go. And then click off Warforged Resolve because you've used it. We
All right.
did it.
Yay! I didn't regain my 3 or my 2, 3 hit points or whatever. My 2, 1. Nope, that's wrong. I'm only 3rd
good?
level. Shit. Yeah, I think I got it. Wait, no, what? I should have 19 because I had 20. What?
Are you looking at your damage? Your wounds are.
It was not. Its targeting was
Something
not
up.
set up correctly.
My bad. All right.
Alright.
So Tranquility's just going to sit there for a moment as he's I guess whatever held magic source of light inside of him is somewhat healing him.
Yeah, you just sort of flex and you heal a little bit. That chink in your armor is seals up a bit.
Toussaint, having plenty of wounds of his own, watches this. You will have to teach me that.
It is something that can only be taught by birth, as he kind of points out himself. Level 6, maybe, but no.
Let's see. One sec. I figured out how to add self-stabilizing as an effect. So, add action, add effect, and this is expend never on self. And its effect is that. There you go. Now you will have advantage on. Let's just make sure it works. There you go.
Yay! Thank you.
All right. So now that that's all done, Bennett sort of brushes off. He sort of looks at, like pulls the bolt out of the side. He's looking okay. He didn't take much. Just glad that you're all right. Those didn't expect to meet people like this down here. We're not even down in the cogs. Ugh.
You saying about the cogs?
Okay. Just for reference about the cogs. The cogs are literally underneath the city. They are, they lie far below the towers of Sharn, stretch across the length of the entire cities, with access limited to lower Tavik's Landing and lower Dara via deep access shafts. They are devoted to industry. They are dark tunnels lit by torches going across the underneath of the city. Like, going to the cogs is like going to the Underdark, basically. Not quite as big, but as dangerous.
The question stands.
Like, wait, it's dangerous? Like the Underdark? As in, like, you're gonna come across horrible monstrosities?
That's where, like, you've got monsters from Droam living down there. You've got remains from the Delkir Wars down there. You've got thugs and all manner of monstrous gangs down there. Like, you've got full-fledged dungeons underneath the city. And that's even before you get to, like, the lava pools and the actual Undercity. Like, there is an actual city down there below the cogs.
Cool, we should go down there sometime.
Probably will.
My
at some
God.
point. Like, no, there's like a necropolis down there ruled by a vampire that no one knows about. Spoilers.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Well, now
Right.
people know.
And like we're talking an Undercity that was sealed off when Sharn was rebuilt, hundreds of years ago.
Oh, so not like actually a part of Sharn then.
It's actually part of like the city that Sharn was built on top of. Like, Sharn is such a large city that it's been razed and destroyed and built up again. It's been razed and then razed and then razed and then razed again. Word jokes, wordplay.
You're the worst.
Hey.
Stop this.
Stop it.
Shut up.
Stop it.
All right.
Don't let you anymore. Fuck you, man.
It's gone from just Annika and Ebonir and now Trister and Orion are gonna kill each other. Actually,
Yeah.
with this little bit of downtime, let's take a short break.
Please and thank you.
I need to
while
get some food.
While I ponder if this character is actually a decent idea or not. Peace and harmony, now die!
You just
problem is-
gotta keep your distance a bit. The problem is
Yeah,
you
we
run up
have-
and then immediately get dropped.
I mean, the problem wasn't that he ran up. The problem was that he followed the quote unquote little girl and was at the front, right next to the majority of the enemies.
Like instead of
I don't think
staying
he-
there and trying to battle it out, you could have bonus action disengaged and run back. You could have bonus action dodged and give everyone disadvantage against you. There are other options there that Monk gives you instead
Yeah,
of
I
just
should
attacking every time. Yeah.
We do not have a tank, so everyone here is like is like trying to kite the entire time.
Yeah, we're all like,
Aldrin-
and I'm gonna move back.
Aldrin is like the functional tank. He can spend
Yeah,
side
he was in the
points
back
to
yeah.
get extra AC. So and
Sometimes
use a
AC.
bonus action to gain resistance to damage for a turn. Like there's stuff there. Anyway, I'm gonna go get some food and get a drink. So we'll be right back.
Same.
Yep, me too.
Okay.
Yeah. No.
I just, oh boy.
It takes a while. It takes a while.
It's hard for me to try to play a character like this, especially with all the shit going on in my little world here.
Yeah. I'm still going Nova too quick, but like I've burned through so many spell slots, but at that same time I was like, I need to get these guys down fast. So
Well, yeah, it doesn't help that my character's all like, "You're a fucking murderer. You're a horrible person, you."
oh no, that's fine. That's the best part. None of us like each other. We're all like quibbling all the time.
You and the goblin, me and you.
Yeah.
So,
I'm
we're
telling
just
you,
a
when
bad.
Rick threw that little girl at me, and I was like, oh, I get to have fun. I get to call her dirty.
Dirty little peasant child.
Don't touch me.
like, oh no, here comes the good old uncle. Ah, there goes tranquility. Okay, I'm gonna go grab a drink and food. God damn it.
I am back, but I am like doing shit.
Okay, go do shit. I am staring at Magic Initiate, trying to figure out if that's the feat I should take or not.
Oh man, I'm torn between two as well.
Oh wait, do we
Um,
start with a feat?
So Rick said, as a house rule, which was a really great boon, is instead of getting just an ASI boost, you get a feat and an ASI boost.
God, yeah, I forgot about that. That might actually change what I was going to get.
Because I would take the ASI boost, or a feat that gives me half a point. But I'm trying to see, like, given how much we need a lot of cure wounds, I think.
Mhm.
And I'm trying to decide if it's worth it for me to take Magic Initiate so I can get first level heal. Because I
That's
can
pretty
choose.
smart.
I feel like we may just have to invest in some healing items because, like, even then, that's what 3 uses of it.
Yeah, I may just take healer.
I was
The healing
planning to
feat?
take healer.
Everyone take it this time.
Do they stack?
After a battle, we all
if-
just get out the bandages.
Yeah.
do they stack if other
be
people
right back.
like use them top?
I think it depend on the wording, but I imagine once a healing kit has been used on a person, another person couldn't do it.
Yeah, I don't believe it does.
It's, I know it was once per long rest. I could do each of you once.
Might go for sharpshooter then and just try to be annoying by launching shots from like 600 feet away.
That'd be sick.
I was gonna take that that gun. What was it? Firearm mastery or something? Feat Rick had homebrewed. But I gotta get the money to afford a gun eventually.
How much are guns?
I want to say they were like 250 or 300 gold or something along those lines.
We just got a lot of cash, though.
Well, yeah, I
Yeah,
got
but
like
that's we've got like living expenses and junk to.
Yeah. Tristan, my only advice about sharpshooter, and this may be too metagamey, but whatnot, but we're in a city.
Yeah, like the range thing's probably not going to matter. It's more the fact that I ignore cover.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, actually,
And
that might be better.
I can choose to take a -5 to hit for bonus damage. So it's more about the, landing the big
Headshots.
hits and the risky plays.
360 no scopes.
Yeah.
Yeah, the reason I was thinking of taking the healing kit is because, I mean, I don't have, like, my big blasts I can only do so much of, so I have a lot of actions where I'm just sitting there, I'm just throwing firebolts, which are useful, but not great.
Well, I think you only get one use of the spell, don't you?
What? If I take,
Whatever.
no, well, no, so you get one first level slot for that spell, but as I read the feat, it's just a first level spot, for one level slot that refresh it, that is like a long rest, so it's like essentially another first level slot.
All right. You learn one first level spell. Using this feat, you can cast the spell once at its lowest level, and you must finish.
Maybe I'm wrong.
Well, no, it does say you choose one first level spell to learn from the list, and you can use that feat to cast that. So you don't get another slot, you get a use of the spell, but it does say you also learn the spell.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd ask Rick, but yeah, I'd assume that you can use the spell as many times as you have it, but you also get one use of just
Well,
that spell.
And you get cantrips as well, right?
Yeah.
2 cantrips, which could be
So-
useful. Having
so
more
you could-
cantrips could be
you
like
could
a really
also
powerful
take-
thing.
Also take thaumaturgy and just be even more obnoxious.
Lol.
Well, you'd probably want to go for Bard, wouldn't you, from your spell list if you were, because you're charisma based already.
Yeah. Well, no, it doesn't matter.
No, yeah, it does.
Oh,
You use
it
the
does. You're
spellcasting
right.
modifier.
Yeah. So if I go Bard,
Because you'd get healing word and maybe cure wounds from that, I think.
no, healing word is no, cure wounds is.
Is that only
I think
cleric
he-
and
Yeah, no, I think
no.
healing word is level 2, isn't it?
No, healing word's only level 1.
What I miss?
It's only a D4 of damage.
I had a delicious baked pork chop and steamed sweet potatoes. It was absolutely
So?
delicious.
Man, you eat fast.
Yeah, I was gonna
Yeah,
say
that's
at that pace, I'm surprised you tasted it.
I do eat fast.
Oh, and healing word is a bonus action. That's true.
Yes.
That was why I stuck with it for Timo most of the time.
Yeah.
Here is a new thing. New tabletop audio. We all back, everybody?
Did that guy have items on him, by the way? That bandit guy.
He had like a scimitar and dagger, but outside of that, like just a bunch of gold. He had the platinum
Could
on
I
him.
nick his scimitar
Yeah, sure,
and dagger?
sure.
I'll do it.
I can. Well, you can just grab them out of items. Should be able to.
I'll do that now.
Or I'm already here.
Already here? That's fast.
I was already on my way. There we go.
That's already done? What? Damn.
Yeah,
Thank
just drag
you.
and drop. They're in there.
Oh man, Vicious Mockery is a cantrip.
Yes.
Yes, it is.
Oh, now I'm really tempted to take this.
Now you can actually just insult them.
Yes.
Remember, any multi-classing you want, be sure to tell me ahead of time so we can work it into the story.
Oh no, this is we were discussing.
Hey guys, is anything gonna
Magic
happen if I
Initiate.
disappear for 20 minutes? Because apparently I gotta run to the store super quick.
Ah. Well,
Yeah,
I guess we'll just continue without you.
Yeah, sorry guys. Just I didn't expect it either. It's not like I totally asked for some time off. Here we go.
Rick, we're discussing Magic Initiate. Defeat Magic
Okay.
Initiate.
Oh yeah, that's a good one then. But yeah, any
Trying to decide if
multi-classing that you guys want, I'm okay with. You just have to tell me like several sessions before leveling up ahead of time so that we can get at least some story stuff in there.
Sure.
All right, I think everyone's back. We'll continue without Demi as he goes to the store. I hope he picks me up some donuts. I could go for some donuts.
Yeah, donuts always good.
Oh yeah. So you let the one guy get away, the one girl got away, but now you find yourselves back in the main streets of the Fallen. A bit worse for wear. You could use a bit of a rest.
Oh yeah.
But resting in these streets, probably not a good idea.
I could find a place to rest. Sorry.
Go ahead.
If the night gets too long or too close and we cannot go to this church immediately, I might know someone who can allow us to rest at their place.
Ebenezer looks at Toussaint and says, "Perhaps I'm not so sure if rushing off to the church would be the best idea right now at all. Given that our bodyguard here is barely standing."
Remember who is not hurt. Job well done.
Ebenezer kind of rolls his eyes.
Creep is very uninjured. So is Ebenezer. So is Aldrin, actually.
Hey.
Aldrin is the real tank.
I'm the greatest bodyguard ever.
All right, so you guys going to the Blackstone Church?
Are we going?
Are you?
Could
Alden
definitely use
is
a place
against
to
it.
sit for an hour.
Yeah.
The church is probably a better bet than out in the streets.
Yeah,
Is
I
the
don't think
church
just like
safe,
hanging
though?
out somewhere is a good idea.
I agree. Let us go to the church. At least it will be, in theory, peaceful.
I suppose this. I'm not going to lie. I am worried that when we go into that church, we are going into treacherous territory. But It is better than the streets. You're right.
Especially since we just went and wasted some locals. That won't get as much goodwill.
What is on it?
Yeah,
Did
We have no goodwill.
you just pick up a rat and
Probably
start
it's
eating
just
it?
like that guy back there didn't need his finger.
Freaking goblin.
Before we go on too far though, like having like Toussaint kind of grumbling and being injured and all that shit, Annika will sort of pop over and sort of lay a hand on his leg and heal that wound up a little and kind of mutter, "Don't say I never get you anything."
Ah, I owe you one.
Yeah, you do.
Do you not have any intelligence bonus? Oh, you
Yeah,
do.
I do. I don't know why.
So that means that Tranquility has 3 more HP than he should, or has 3 less than he should. Let
And I
me
get
take a peek
7?
at where. Here we go. Cure wounds plus intelligence. There we go.
I blame the sheet. I just pulled it through from the stuff.
See if I do this. No, I can't. Lame. Anyway, Toussaint? Did you figure out your healing?
Is that is +3?
Yes.
Yeah. So 7 in total.
Okay. Yeah. Yep. I got it. That's much better.
So you continue down the street, and it's not long before you find yourself in an open. It's kind of an open courtyard, and by that I mean it was an open courtyard, but there was a statue in the middle that was probably 20 feet high at its peak. That is just it's shattered. It's down on the ground, covering half of it. There's a building across the way that collapsed with a huge chunk of what looks like clear crystal sticking out of it. Like it just fell in there like a shard of glass the size of like 5 oxen just shattered into this building. And no one cleaned it up. But at the north end of this opening is a church. It's very easy to see that it's a church. It's built into the base of... You're kind of on top of a lower tower that supports other towers. That's just how the way that these lower districts are built, with the towers sort of leaning onto each other and supporting each other. But built into the base of a tower that goes far up ahead is a small church with a set of double doors, and there is an arrow, a large arrow above it, a silver arrow with the flame on it that is the everlasting symbol of the silver flame. The doors are open, and by that I mean one of the doors is missing, and the other is closed, but doesn't have anything to rest up against, so it's sort of just moving in the breeze.
Is there anyone around?
No, not in this small area. It is kind of late in the day. Maybe people have gone home instead of going to the church. There's, I mean, I guess there's 1 or 2 people who are heading through this open courtyard. Other than that, it's pretty empty.
Okay. Is there anything weird about the building or the church? Anything off from what would be like traditional Silver Flame?
Well, it's very old and very decrepit. There's all of the windows have been broken in. The sign, now that you look at it, is a bit tilted. It looks like it needs some adjustment. And of course, it's missing one of its doors. There's rubble all over the front of it, on the ground. But other than that, it doesn't seem to stand out much among the buildings of the Fallen, outside of the silver flame arrow above its door, which to be sure is it's like a 3-foot long arrowhead, probably made of wood and then colored that way.
So is it easy enough to like? Are there other like sides to this building, or is it like just one part of a larger tower?
It's one part of a larger tower.
Right.
That's
So
that's
there's like
usually
we
how
couldn't just
stuff is Yeah, there's no
Yeah.
going around it and going in the back
Got ya.
exit. Well, there might be back exits. Buildings tend to have like maintenance passageways or back exits to alleyways and such, but would be deeper in the tower and would be hard to access from this side.
Got you.
Well, I suppose we should go in. If anything, just to get off the street.
Just don't insult everyone this time, yeah?
I could say the same for you, little one. And
I wasn't the
Ebenezer
one
just takes
silenced
up.
in the last temple we were in.
Ebenezer just starts walking forward.
Wow, what a dick.
The inside of the church is it's in tatters, but it doesn't look abandoned. The rugs on the floor are pretty messed up. A bunch of the pews are broken and set up against the walls. At the far end is a small brazier. Within burns a silver flame, and the inside of it smell like you can smell the smoke from the flame. It's not usually a silver flame. Church would have a permanent flame that would not give off such smells. But if you can't afford the silver shine or whatever, you have to use like traditional herbs and minerals and such to make it burn silver, which is much less expensive but much less nice. There is a larger arrow there was a large arrow above the brazier. Looking at the ceiling, you can see a ruined mosaic depicting a woman holding a long sword high, dressed in armor, with what looks like a snake wrapping around her. Those familiar with the silver flame would realize it's a coatl, but it's hard to... The mosaic has definitely fallen apart over the last several years. There is a woman at the far end of the church talking with a very large man. They're both standing and talking, and what comes across the length of the church is just hushed whispers. The man must be almost 7 feet tall, long black hair, tied back in a ponytail, thick as an ox. But as you step in and sort of push past some of the rubble, just stepping on kicking stones, kind of hard to avoid, he turns and then turns to her, and just you hear him say one last goodbye. It's like I'll leave you be for the time being, and then steps out through an exit to the left, where he vanishes through. He has to duck under to get through the door.
As Ebenezer walks closer to the silver flame,
Yeah,
unconsciously.
the woman approaches as you walk down the aisle.
Uh-oh.
She is a half elf with dark. She's got dark hair, very long, kind of messy. Like it hasn't been properly taken care of. She's got a few scars on her face that are long since healed. Her eyes are a deep emerald green. She's got a sort of strange beauty to her, but without a little bit of. She's got a natural beauty to her, but with the way that she looks, she's really hard to. She could use some makeup and brush her hair and a nice set of clothes instead of the old robes that she's wearing.
Rick, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh, okay, that was weird. I was saying that Ebenezer unconsciously, the silver flame starts flickering a little. When Ebenezer doesn't even know he's doing it.
Well, she meets you about halfway through the church. Welcome to Blackstone. How can I help you lot? You don't look like you're from around here, so I assume you're here on business.
Yes. We are looking for a Miss Sattler.
Corolla? Well, I haven't seen her in, I haven't seen her in almost a week. Well, that's not unusual these days.
Yes. Do you know where she might be, or what she was? To be frank, what was she doing down here?
Corolla came down here from the church, from the Sovereign Towers, from the Church of the Cleansing Flame. She came to help me out. I don't get much assistance like that, but over the last few months, she has definitely been such a large help to me.
Can you just tell me what she's done for you?
Oh, she's helped out around keep this place a bit tidier than it used to be. She helped me actually fix some of those pews over there. We used to have people in that area have to sit on the ground. Very unfortunate. She actually managed to get us some food down here. We had a small soup kitchen as it was, and she helped hand out soup. She's such a lovely and kind woman. I must ask, why are you asking about Corolla? Is she all right? Again, I haven't seen her in a week or so.
You'll forgive me, madam. Miss Sattler seems to have probably gotten involved in something rather dark or evil, and I'm been tasked to assist someone in finding her to perhaps resolve the issue.
She's not in trouble, is she?
I'm afraid she might be, but we shall see once we get her side of the story.
Let's see. I can assure you, Corolla she's as devout a follower of the Silver Flame as they come. She's worshipped them over the years. She's worshipped the Silver Flame. She stuck to every teaching of it. Even I slip more than her, and I run this quaint little church, though of course no one else will. It's the first help in years that we've gotten from the church up above. They tend to not even recognize Blackstone's existence. It was one of the first churches to the Silver Flame in this town, I'll have you know.
Yes, I'm sure that's very interesting. Is there anything she was, any topic she seemed distracted by, or anything else she was doing besides just assisting the church? Maybe contacts she had down here, people she knew?
Oh no, she didn't know anyone. She's from Greywall, a bit well off. Although she didn't talk much about her husband, but I heard from some others that she talked to that she lost him, and that's why she turned to the Silver Flame. It's always sad when tragedy brings us to the faith instead of our own pure beliefs. But
of course,
fate is fate.
Of course. Yes, of course. This is going to seem rather silly. Has she ever mentioned the blood of Vol?
Oh, of course not. A member of the Silver Flame would never get involved in such a dire little cult. I heard rumors about those people up in Greywall, but she's a good one, I tell you. She wouldn't hurt a soul, as far as I know. Well, as far as she wouldn't hurt a soul. As far as I know, sounds weird. She wouldn't hurt a soul. There we go.
Sorry.
Yes, this is my associate, underling.
Yeah. So she would come down here. She'd travel down every day. Seems like a lot of expense. Did she not have somewhere to stay around here? Did she do anything when she wasn't helping out?
Not every day. She would usually come about once a week, maybe twice a week. Although the last few months she's come less and less. Maybe once a month at most. Seemed rather forgetful lately. She was always distracted. But I understand that she hadn't contacted her son. I come to understand that it was because her sons weren't talking much to her. They had moved away, and with her husband gone, it's quite easy to get lonely. I suggest that she go and find a nice lad, maybe not in the fall, and of course, no offense to the young men around here, but perhaps find someone in the Grey Walls. I'm sure that they would. Well, regardless, she just couldn't let go of her husband, and I know it's hard. I've lost loved ones over the years to this damned slum. I digress.
Sorry.
Matthew, what was that?
I said, Aldrin mutters, I'm sorry. living down here must be hard, especially when you're doing such fine work.
Oh, living in the Fallen is not like any other place in outside of the cogs, of course. I try my best to help people to get out of here, to raise a bit of gold. Oh, I sent someone off to. I managed to send someone off up to Arcanix just a few months ago. Actually, it took me almost 2 years to save up for that, but their knack for magic, I just couldn't ignore it. I hope he's doing okay.
Who was that? I'm curious.
Oh, he was just a young half-elf boy who lived here. I must have been, well, young. He was 37. Aaron was his name. He's not important. He might be important later, but just making shit up.
And you said she didn't stay down here. She didn't have anywhere like, if she might spend the night. I mean,
she would spend the night, and we've got some bunks here. She would spend the night now and again, but she didn't keep anything here. She's rather quite the tidy person.
did she have an old? Go ahead.
No, you go ahead. No, you.
No, you go ahead.
Please.
No, you.
No, please.
No, you.
No, please.
Stop this.
But no, seriously, you go. I forgot.
Did she have like an altar that she prayed to or anything like that? Some sort of private area?
Oh, well, we only have enough money to maintain the one small brazier over there. And she points over to the flame that it flickers softly. There are some like ever burning torches that give off just a pure white light that makes the whole place sort of dimly lit. Otherwise, it would be pitch black in here. But we only have the one. She did pray when she arrived and when she left. She tended to talk quite fervently into the flame, which is not usual, but was kind of strange compared to normal prayers. Most people tend to pray silently, but to each their own, I suppose.
And go ahead. Oh, yes, underling.
Fine line, mate. Fine line. What could you make out what she was saying? Was it like regular stuff?
Oh, I'm not one to listen over other people's prayers, at least when they don't come to me for assistance.
So you didn't hear anything? Just saying anything that you could have heard could help.
Listen, discretion is something that you must learn if you run a church like this. I've been helping people that have come up from the cogs, people that have who are from families that lived here for generations before the tower fell. I remember I was just a young girl when that happened. I must have been only 6 or 7 years old.
Miss.
She is a lot older than she looks. She looks pretty young, considering that happened 80 years ago. But she is a half-elf, so...
She is a half-elf. Madam, I must insist that if
please,
she...
call me Phala.
Oh, Phala. Yes. Well, I'm sorry, I've been so rude. I'm Ebonir, and this is Anika, and over there are other people.
Stella.
I love how the party face is such a respect for the rest of the party.
Aldrin gives Ebony a dirty look. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, he's no Timo.
Yes, I must insist, if you know anything at all, we must have this information. You have to understand, she's possibly in a lot of danger. The last time she was spotted, she was in the company of a hellhound. It wasn't a hellhound, it was a shadowhound, right?
Some sort of shadowy creature.
Do I know what,
sure.
I guess, do I know what it was?
It was a shadow mastiff, which are usually at the beck and call of vile creatures. No one no one associated with the Silver Flame would use such a thing. But
Right. She
the
was in
only
the
thing I
company
can
of a
remember, at Corolla's assistance about a year ago, we made a trip down to Kyber's Gate, down into the cogs. We had a few local boys, a few local boys protect us down there, but we were going to try to help out some of the people down there. Lord, the Flame knows that we simply don't have the resources for it nowadays, but that was when we had first we had gotten a big chunk of change from the search of the cleansing flame above. But we were ambushed by a bunch of gnolls and orcs. The big one, must have been an ogre or a troll or something. But we'd scattered. One of the boys was gravely injured. We managed to make it back just fine, but Corolla, I feared that she was dead, but she turned up a few days later saying she was rescued by an old man with a bunch of magic items, an artificer perhaps. But after that, Corolla became much more distant. I heard some rumors that she was seen going down the access shaft down into the cogs, but I never took such rumors seriously. Here in the Fallen, anyone they'll make things up with an effort to just have some conversation to pass the time.
Yes. Can you describe this old man you encountered?
I didn't encounter her. This was just after Corolla went missing. After we were separated, she showed up a few days later and said that this old man rescued her.
And did she say anything else about him?
She only mentioned him the once. She had asked me not to tell anyone about him, but it's been so long that I'm sure it's not important anymore. But I wonder.
Yes.
I wonder if she didn't start seeing that man. She said he was on the older side, but Corolla's no young woman herself. No, I doubt it. Corolla just isn't that type of woman.
Yes, you've been very helpful. Thank you very much. Any other questions, Anika?
What? No.
Called you by your name.
The correct name, too.
I don't like it. Something going on.
Well, thank you very much. And I hate to impose, but do you mind if we rest here for a bit? We were unfortunately attacked on our way here, and we need to just sit for a little bit, if you don't mind.
I wouldn't mind at all. And I hate to also interpose, but is there any way you could give a small bit to help out the church? Just a few coin would help dearly. I swear to you.
Any
Any money that flows into the Fallen is a huge help to this community.
Kindly, Aldrin says as Ebony seems flustered and hands over 30 gold. 30 gold. I'm 2 platinum.
30 gold and 2 platinum?
That's
Yeah.
50 gold.
Yeah, that's 50 gold, man.
She takes it in her hands like, oh, Flame, bless your heart. And she actually sets it down on the pew next to her and stands up and gives Aldrin a huge hug. She smells a bit, but I mean, yeah, she is very grateful for this. If you need anything at all while you're in the Fallen, just come to me. Oh, I'll be able to.
Yes.
I'll be able to. I might even be able to send another one up to Moorgrave with this. Oh Lord, the Flame, bless you lot. From the bottom of my heart, I thank you.
Yes.
No
Do
need.
you have any tea?
I have a small keg of watered down wine. That's about the best I could offer.
Oh, no, thank you. But I'll just go thirsty.
She if you have nothing else to say to her, she takes up the gold and goes into a side room, probably to get it squared away securely.
I think Toussaint's gonna follow after her, kind of casually, like not hiding, just.
This
trying to
90-year-old
get her off to the
half
side.
elf, this 90-year-old half elf woman. I got to get me some of that.
Well, I mean, yeah, he's gonna wait till they're separated a little from the group. And Madame Fela, I'm Toussaint Valentin Duchamp. My associate did not introduce me. It was very rude of him. But I could not help noticing you were making eyes at me while you spoke.
Excuse me?
You were dropping the hints that obviously the Silver Flame take no vow of celibacy, and there are bunks in the back, and that part of your job is discretion.
I'm flattered, dear, but I'm old enough to be your grandmother, great grandmother.
I think I have this perfume. I would be willing to go maybe halves on a quarter elf, huh?
Fucking crap. She seems utterly taken aback, not insulted, but just kind of like, and then
still got it.
Then lightly closes the door on you as she goes into the next room.
Toussaint walks back. I had to take a shot.
Ebonir rolls his eyes.
I was listening to that conversation going, oh my god, I have to do this.
That was so great. Oh my god, that was amazing.
Well,
That was smooth like chunky peanut butter.
Nice.
Oh,
yeah, and that's it. I really just need to rest.
Yeah. So you guys do get a short rest. I can do that for you really quick.
yay.
Menu, rest, short rest. There you go. You can spend your hit dice at the bottom of the main page. Spend them one at a time. Otherwise, it fucks up.
So, alright, so I'm back. What did I fucking miss? Holy shit.
You found your way to the Blackstone Church and had a talk with Fela. There was a big old buff man with long dark hair talking to her, and he left when you guys came in. Said that Corolla had been helping out for the last year or so. Comes once every week or so, except for over the last few months, has come less and less. There was also an incident several months ago, before she started being more sparse, where...
A generous bestowal.
Oh, wow. Matthew, thank you. Matthew has donated $30 dues. It says that we're all going to end up in a cult.
Oh,
Thank you very much, Matthew.
Wait, you don't actually have to like do that now, right?
What?
That's not how this campaign works, is it?
For what?
You give money, you get to decide what happens.
No, that's not how this works.
Matthew's just sliding you some money and going, yeah, cool,
Yeah.
right?
I mean, an adventuring
It'd be
party
great.
is like a cult, anyway. Really.
That's true.
But thank
Yeah,
you very
good
much.
guy,
That'll go
Matthew.
toward getting some... Actually, I'm almost at my goal now. For trying to commission some art for the channel. Getting
Working on it.
title... Well, not for the party, but for, like, the Twitch channel. Getting, like, a proper We'll Be Right Back thing. A proper little avatar that isn't just the really kind of weird one I made for the podcast thing.
Looking all official and such.
Yeah, all official and stuff. Thank you very much. Really. I really do appreciate it. I love you. Anyway,
I was
Well, that took a turn.
I was gonna actually give up 20 gold to the thing as well, but you know.
Oh yeah, no, for sure. She
the
also
phone beat me
gives.
to it, so.
Oh well. Yeah, she asked and Aldrin delivered.
Right. So I'll just kind of kindly leave it when we go to walk away. I'll just totally leave it on the thing. I'm not gonna take credit for taking the 20. I'll just leave it there, and it'll take care of itself.
Hey, Rick, I have a question.
That's me.
Marcus Drake, was he
Yes.
old?
No, not really.
Okay.
He was probably in his 30s or 40s. He looked pretty young, but for a half elf, they tend to always look young.
Of course. Well, I think perhaps our next step is to go to the cogs itself.
I think we've got Bennett. Bennett speaks up. He's been kind of silent, taking notes. He seems to be more of an observer, and also I forget that he's there sometimes. Well, yeah, we've got a bunch of information. This Corolla seems to have gotten into something down in the cogs. Not sure exactly what. He stands up and brushes off his jacket. We could take a ride back to the inn and then go in the morning. I don't think if Corolla's still missing now, a week after that incident, then I really doubt that she'll show up after just a day.
I agree. And I think I also agree that we should rest. If we're going to go to the cogs, we should probably be at our best, so to speak.
Yeah, the cogs are nothing to snub at. I've never been down there myself, but there's all manners of creatures from Droam and the Shadow Marches even down there. Plenty of goblins, no offense to you, Anika, but not all goblins are as calm and wise as you are.
I mean, well put, but
Let's be real. Annika's a bit of a shit. Other goblins are like stab you, take your money, and piss on your corpse shit. Like
Yes.
This is an undeniable truth in this fantasy realm.
Let us, yes.
Bennett readjusts his jacket and starts heading for the door. Well, let's be off. And then as he gets to the door,
Oh no!
he's suddenly enveloped in shadow, and so what is this? And then cut off as he is suddenly just dragged out of the church in one fell swoop.
Can I
Run after them?
Can we chase
Yes.
after him?
Can I try to tackle him or something when he gets enveloped by the?
He is
Darkness
enveloped at a speed of 200 feet per round. He is grabbed and gone. And as you head as you head for the door, the other door that is not missing is suddenly kicked in, and a creature stands in before you. Must be about 7 feet tall, even though it's hunched over, covered in this matted brown and blue speckled fur. Its face kind of like a dog with a snarl on it. It speaks to it shouts out in a gutter language that none of you can understand as another one steps beside it. Materializing out of the shadows are several of those several of those shadowy dogs that you had faced before on the bridge. These ones held connected by chains to these gnolls as they approach you. The gnolls brandish weapons, say nothing to you in common except for to scream at you in their own language and attack.
Never mind.
You're gonna keep trying that? That's not for combat. Whatever you. Let's see if I can find. Wait, no, it's in my. There it is. All right. I need you guys to do something very important for me, and that is ignore the skeletons.
Okay.
What skeleton?
I mean, I don't know if I
What
can commit to that.
skeletons?
Yeah, I don't know if I can promise that. Are they spooky scary?
Well,
I am feeling a shiver down my spine.
Oh, those
Jesus,
are pretty
that's a lot of
spooky scary.
skeletons.
Oh my god!
please ignore the skeletons.
Rick, I don't know if I can ignore that many skeletons.
It's funny. Rick says the same thing when people come over to his house.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
Oh god,
I think
he's
there's
that
some
type of
skeletons
DM.
in the closet, but my god, man.
Oh.
I don't have enough closet room for them. So rearrange yourselves how you will. There are 2 of these
We need you to
knolls.
approve.
Rearrange yourselves as you will. Those are pillars, right there.
Oh, well, I'll
Nope.
probably do that.
Alright, well, I'm right here now.
Matthew, you want to readjust yourself?
I'm just trying to get to grips with this map. I can't seem to minimize it or make it smaller.
Can you
Use the
scroll?
control.
Or control and use the thing in the lower right?
Oh yeah, it's just like it's literally covered my whole screen. So I'm
Hold control and then drag, and that will resize.
oh,
drag-
you're a genius.
I know I am.
That's so good. Okay, thank you. That solves my life problems. So I can't see anything on the map. It's just squares, blank squares.
It is loading,
Scroll up.
probably.
Yeah, that's probably it. Yeah.
There we go. All right, let's roll some initiative. Roll all
Initiatives.
initiatives. Toussaint, you get to go first.
I am
Um,
never going to go first, am I?
Well, I'll probably. do
How
it
did
quite
you
often.
end up at the bottom of the round again?
Like, I
Aren't you a
didn't get
monk?
my-
Shouldn't you have really high dex?
Yeah! Like, did I roll
Did you
natural
roll a
one
one?
or something? The fuck? Well, I guess that's just it. I'm a fucking pacifist. I shouldn't be going, like, at all.
Fair.
Silly.
So if I'm hidden, I have advantage on an attack, correct?
Yes.
And if I have advantage on an attack,
You get
I
sneak
can use
attack.
sneak attack.
Yes.
Cool. I would like to bonus action hide behind this pillar, because I don't like these dogs. I guess I gotta roll that. Wow.
Ow.
Super hidden. And if Rick is speaking, we can't hear him.
I was muted. Yeah, you're not hidden at all.
Yeah. So that didn't work out, but
Always remember that you guys have inspiration and get it often, so
yeah, I always forget. I always forget to remember, and that's my problem.
you gotta remember not to forget.
Yeah, see.
Hey.
But I do think that I still don't like these dogs, because it's just flashbacks. So I think I'm going to take a short bow shot at Shadow Mastiff 1 down there.
Alright. I'll say you don't have any cover since you're shooting around the corner. That's a hit. You do a bit of damage, but, I mean, these guys are made of shadow, basically.
Yeah, and they like
Yeah.
to eat things.
Oh, yeah. Aldrin.
Aldrin's gonna walk forward and unsheath his side blades. I mean, soul knives,
The lightsaber.
basically. And he's unperturbed by these, disgusting, sherry creatures, and he's gonna get himself right in the thick of it. Runs up.
And remember when Tranquility did this last combat?
This can't go bad at all. I can't imagine it ever going bad. He's gonna chop at this Knoll gent to the right of him.
That is a hit. Or max damage. You slash him
Ooh.
across, and he's racked with pain. We've sort of a psychic wound on him.
What do these
He-
blades look like?
Are they
Good question.
invisible or are they like?
Your choice what they look like.
Oh,
they're probably
can they be
not-
invisible?
They're probably not. They have to have some appearance.
Oh, okay. So
They could
they'll
be
probably
very
look-
very transparent, but not totally invisible.
They're gonna be probably very, very transparent. If not, they give off the slightest hues of white, I guess. like cream-colored white, I guess, or very transparent. Sorry.
Like eggshell or morning glow?
Morning glow.
Okay, cool.
Okay. So let's see. That done. Shadow Mastiff 2 is going to... This is basically all dim light, which is a problem. So it uses its... so it's gonna attack against Aldrin. And I'm going to use a complication point to make that hit.
You monster.
Oh,
You
yes.
Monster. I'm going to use an action point to make it miss. Okay. No,
I mean,
no,
if you
no.
want to have this battle, so a big wound, but you are not drag prone. It then becomes invisible. It
Oh, that's
fades
not
into the
nice.
darkness.
Not this again.
We're so far.
Use
Oh.
your spices. Fill the air with them.
That's actually a smart thing to do.
Let's see. What does he have?
Any AoEs?
He does not have any AoEs.
God damn it.
He's still got mage armor, which he needs to like swap out for something that's not, because his Warforged armor is now just as good. Let's see. He is going to take the smart route and use a magic missile on the one injured Mastiff down here while he can still see it. So, 1, 2, 3. And then he is going to run back here. Alright. Annika.
Yeah. We're gonna slip in between those two pillars.
Alright.
Take a... Oh, shit. Figure out what tab I'm on. And then having done that, we're gonna load up a shot at this null here that's looking kind of injured. Let's not put the damage on yet. We're gonna roll a hit first.
Sorry, we'll have half cover from Tranquility, but that will miss regardless.
Then I would like to use my bonus action to hide, because I can do that as a
Because
goblin.
you are a goblin. Okay. Roll a stealth check.
Man, get out of my Kool-Aid.
Excuse me. I'm amazing at everything.
You are actually pretty well hidden. It helps
Because I'm
that
small.
It helps that you're so small. So small.
Oh,
So small.
Evanir.
Okay, this is not good.
You still
yeah,
have Tides
so
of Chaos on, by the way.
No, I don't.
No, Tides of Chaos. Is, you haven't had magic, wild magic. Is it for a short rest?
Right, no, you're right. Yeah. No, it's still on. So we're going to go Nova pretty quick because I gotta hope. I've also like seeing that Creep is taking out the Masters and remembering what the frick these things can do when they disappear. Ebenir's gonna follow the same tactic, so he's gonna cast Scorching Ray, and just to be safe, we're going to use Inspiration for
Right.
advantage.
It's
We're
only
not
only
gonna-
only applies to one, but
That's fine.
well, that hits. Luckily, the fire seems more effective than that short bow shot was for sure.
Okay, second shot. This one's gonna say bad dog.
oh.
That is another hit. It's looking really injured at this point.
Yeah, but it's gonna disappear. So let's one more one.
And that is another
Your
hit.
master doesn't. Your master does not love you.
Oh.
So with each of the scorching ray shots fly across the church, smack into it, and it smolders into a bunch of black goop. You'll get
I
wild magic
softened it up.
someday.
One day.
One day.
Ebeneer is trucking.
All right. Null 2 is not going to look a gift horse in the mouth, or a gift person in the mouth. He's going to take his... he's going to take his spear in both... actually, let me get rid of those. Got a shield on, okay. So it's going to stab at Aldrin and hit.
Can I do a thing?
Okay.
So,
Is that before or after damage?
before damage, I believe. As a reaction, I'm going to use my psychic talents. I can find it. And as the kind of like blow is about to hit me, this kind of like almost invisible barrier comes up, and I'll use that 3 times. Is that okay?
Sorry, I was muted. So yeah, that 19 would now miss because you got all that AC. So yeah, you managed to deflect it as he goes to hit, and he lets out a yell. Yells at you in this guttural dog-like speech. And then here comes a bite though, which which misses thanks to your. Let me take a peek at that. Let's see. Ironhide?
Yep.
Until the end of your next turn. Okay. So yeah, he tries to bite and is likewise defended off. It's going to disappear, and you hear it scutter across the ground. It's got a fast speed. Tranquility, it moves up to. You can hear it move up to you. No one is going to take care of this. This pesky changeling, but miss. Tranquility, it's your turn.
Pesky human? What? I'm sorry. I thought
Pesky human.
Human is so yeah.
Did I say? I don't know what I'm saying.
You are horrible at keeping secrets. You fucking know that.
I am. No, I do know that.
It's fine.
See, so it's fine.
We all knew that secret. That's a secret.
The voice of God. It's still a secret to everybody.
Characters don't know.
I mean, what secret? Take that how you will. Anyway, Tranquility, you hear a doggo walk up to you. You know where it is.
I know where it is, but I don't want to deal with it.
Well,
so how is Aldrin looking with those two nasty dog people?
He took a pretty big hit.
Alright, then I'm going to use a key, which I probably recovered, and I don't know if I marked it back or not.
It would have automatically recovered from your short
Cool.
rest.
Now I just don't got him for some reason. Where's my key pool at? Gosh
No,
darn
there it
it.
is. It's right there. It's under Monk. Below Powers.
I don't see my monk. I don't actually see my monk.
Click Monk.
Okay, thank you. So, I'm going to use a key to use my Step on the Wind and bonus action disengage away from these doggos.
All right.
Yeah. And I'm going to come... shitty. Where do I come? I guess I'll come right here, so that way he can't actually get behind Aldrin.
You kind of stumble over a dog that's invisible, but you get there.
I mean, I'm a monk. I have grace, I think.
It's hard when they're invisible.
Right. So I'm going to come up and, despite the fact I know we're in the middle of combat, I'm going to try to stop it. Like, put a hand up in front of this Null ready to fight him. And like, no! Stop! We do not need to fight! There must be an explanation for this! Does he at all...
He growls at you in Knoll and does not seem to understand.
So I have my hands open right now, like, I have no weapons on me. No fighting, please.
It doesn't care. I'm sorry, Dimmy. You're up against a gnoll and like a shadow beast.
Dick.
You kick him in the dick.
Yeah.
Or her in the dick. You don't know. They're gnolls.
Yeah.
So more like realizing he's like raising his club up to hit me. I just kick him in the shin or something. Stop, bad dog.
Ow. Oh. Toussaint.
Toussaint doesn't like that these dogs were disappearing. He doesn't know where they are, except the one that he softened up for Evanir, because he's the best bodyguard. So he's going to take a short bow shot.
You do know where they are. They're not hidden.
Yeah.
So there's one like here, and one over, over here.
And they look. There's one behind Tranquility.
Yes.
All right. I would like to use my inspiration.
You can see it like moving around its stuff, around the rubble on the ground. Also, please ignore the skeletons. Holy shit, there's so many skeletons.
I would like to use my inspiration to negate the disadvantage.
All right. You won't get
And
sneak attack from this because you
Oh, I
have
won't?
disadvantage. Yeah. If you have disadvantage, you can't
fair.
get sneak attack at all. But
Okay. Well,
at
then
least you'll get
I
a
want some
normal-
sneak attack.
Okay.
You
Well.
can take out the knoll.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think I'll shoot at the knoll instead.
Yeah.
Without my inspiration.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay. So that happened. I think I'll bonus action hide then.
All right. Roll that stealthy check.
Jeez Louise, I'm the worst.
You
roll.
are the gnolls. You're hidden from the gnolls, but not from the mastiffs. Fortunately. Aldrin.
Aldrin clutches at his leg that has a chunk out of it, and he says to Tranquility, "Don't feel guilty about killing these. Don't feel guilty about killing these beasts. They are not human. They cannot be reasoned with. Just kill
Wow.
The-
You say that to the Warforged.
And Warforged are different. They can reason with people in a way.
Annika, how did you say they're not human?
Okay, Aldrin the racist. What do you do?
Hey, he's old. He's old and out of touch. He can be racist, okay? So, and yeah, he's got Aldrin kind of brings up his lightsaber and hits this or tries to hit this no right of him.
Okay.
He selected it.
You miss.
Misses. He instinctively kind of goes back into this parrying position, a defensive stance, kind of like back up against Tranquility.
All right. No, that's not Creep's turn. It's that turn. Tranquility, you're getting your butt bit as it reappears. Om nom nom. Om nom nom. And you are dragged to the ground as it then vanishes once again, and you hear it move over a bit. Now it's Creep's turn. What has Creep got? Creep's got, he's got more magic missiles. He's gonna try to get a catapult like this. Targets a bit, like a thing on the ground, and it flies this way.
He should target one of the skeleton bones.
There's no skeletons.
Of course.
Alright, the Mastiff saves.
What about all the skeletons?
But the gnoll is hit in the face with a piece of rubble, and just like you hear bones shatter as it goes down.
Now
Going against bone, right?
What? No, the
against bone?
the Knoll's jaw shatters. Please, there's no skeletons. There is no war in Bossing Say.
So, I just have to say, in my next campaign, I'm going to have a church full of skeletons, and the priest is just going to be like, there are no skeletons. There's no skeletons. Stay out there.
Good.
That's great. Oh my word.
Well, Annika, Trister, it's your turn.
Oh shit. I apologize, I'm entirely looking at my screen. Right,
You
see.
are hidden.
Yep, right. So.
Remember, I can always
I've
do
got to
this. And
No,
this.
don't do stuff.
This. Okay, take your turn, please.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to use my bonus action this turn to reload first. I don't get any special bonuses for being hidden if I attack, do I?
You get advantage, but then you
That's
are
a special bonus.
Yeah, that's a
Sweet.
pretty special bonus. That's why hiding takes an action for most people.
Gotcha. Right. Then we're gonna. There's no shadow doggos right next to me.
You
are there?
know
There's-
where one is. You know there's one there.
Okay. Yeah, but we're not going to shoot at that. We're going to shoot at this null 2.
No,
Where
no, 2 is
is-
dead.
Oh, good.
Also, you already have Thunder on. So, okay, I've got it. Don't apply it anymore. So
Gotcha.
just choose who you want to... What do you want to shoot at?
We'll shoot at this first null. The one that's alive.
Alright? You have half cover to deal with. That's going to hit regardless. Also, you didn't have
Hey.
advantage. You roll it again, you should have had advantage, because remember, you're hidden. Alright, well, you hit.
I'm sorry, man. I'm tired.
No, you're not allowed to.
Sometimes.
So yeah, you shoot
Oh.
past Tranquility and blow out a chunk of its leg, and it like, sort of foibles on its knees. It's not looking very good. Ebonir.
Oh, okay. Whoops. Wait. Okay. Sorry. Don't dog. So there's one null left. I see with heavy damage.
Yes.
Okay. So Ebonir is going to step out this way. Real quick, where is the silver flame? The one that's burning.
All the way over up here.
At the very top of the altar.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, so Ebonir will target this null and cast Firebolt. And damage. Okay. And then Ebonir is
Oh,
making.
wait,
a
one
bolt.
sec. You would actually not hit it because of cover. But
Oh.
give me 1 sec, because you know it's not terrible. No one. Let's see, so 4. That you actually managed to hit the Shadow Mastiff with that. as he-
Oh.
Forms cover. You hear it stops midair, and you hear a yelp. Arr! That's what it sounds like. That's yelp.
Alright, and then Ebonir is gonna book this. Whoop, that's 30. 25, you know what I mean. Yeah, there we go.
All right. Null 2 is dead. Null 1 is doing badly, but he is going to, let's see. It is going to try to... these things are not ones to be thrown... Yeah, he misses. He's doing poorly. Tranquility.
He's having a bad time.
Oh wait, no, I forgot a Shadow Mastiff, my bad.
No.
Yeah, actually. Let's see. How much is 40 feet? How much we talk? Not enough to get up there, but enough to go after Creep. As it reappears over here and makes an advantage attack. And that hits. Creep is having a bad time. Especially since he's dragged prone.
Oh no.
And then it disappears again. Noel, and then Noel 1-1. Tranquility, it's your turn. I also think I forgot the other Shadow Mastiff, but that's fine. It's got stuff to do.
Are you sure it's my turn?
It's your turn.
Okay, I mean, I can go unless you want to. Okay. So, cool. So I'm going to look once again and palm out, like, please, weapons down. I don't want to kill you.
It doesn't understand what you're saying, but is badly injured, but seems really keen to fight on till the end.
I'm getting an image from Mars Attacks when they got the translator and the aliens running after a guy with it going, "Don't run, we are your friends."
I'm going to kind of look away for a moment before I just go, why do I have advantage? What?
But I roll disadvantage.
I don't know why he had disadvantage. Let me look at Noel 1. I don't know why he had disadvantage. Oh, you're prone. That's why.
Oh.
Well,
right.
You hit him.
Alright, so basically I bring my foot up and kick him in the fucking jaw, and I'm going to stand up now.
Okay.
Is he still going? Is I kind of like to land of? And
give the damage to him.
No. Okay.
Pearl.
Oh no, wrong. No. Okay. Well, he
And then
takes
you
4
just-
damage because I.
So you uppercut him. You uppercut him on
Uppercut.
your way up with your foot, and he is knocked out. He is thrown backward and unconscious from that bell ringer. He is down.
And there's a shadow dog near me.
There's a shadow mastiff in over this right here where I'm pointing to, right there.
All right, so I'm going to inspiration. I'm going to fucking nail it.
All right. Be sure to hit advantage on this. Actually, wait. I will. Unarmed strike, right?
Yes.
I actually have to do the attack for you because it's invisible. Actually, wait. Do it. Hit advantage and then do the attack.
Do the thing.
Yeah.
Nope. Okay. No. Damn it.
You hit it. Just barely.
Really? Yeah.
For a bit of damage. Still invisible, though.
So I'll so basically I put my foot underneath me, throw myself upward, hitting the snow in the jaw, and when I come down, I'm going to basically bring my heel down, hoping to hit where I think the dog is, and nailing it somewhat.
Somewhat. Toussaint.
All right. I think I'm going to use my inspiration to bonus action hide.
Okay.
Yeah, because
And you-
I'm not so good at the hiding, and this needs to happen. Oh, I forgot to.
Well,
manage it.
you're hidden. If you move behind it, you're hidden because that mastiff is like right next to Creep.
Yeah, I kind of figured like that they're getting an idea of where I am. So
Yeah.
maybe move a little. And then I would like to ready my short bow for the first mastiff that shows itself.
That's
Ready and attack.
That's a really good move. Okay. And you can use your inspiration then, I guess. You'll use it
Well,
eventually.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
I
that'll
mean,
work.
you have not applied advantage to anything. I'm not gonna
That's
make
fair.
you use
Yeah,
it.
because I keep forgetting.
All right, Aldrin.
What door did that
new
Fela
follower.
lass go through?
1 sec.
It's the one behind the skeleton.
Oh, sorry, what was that?
What was the door that Phaela lass went through?
Phaela went through like the side door on the far right.
The top.
She hasn't heard it. She probably has heard what's going on, but has not reacted to it. She was squaring some stuff away in the other room and letting you guys alone to rest.
And the our friendly accompanying gent was pulled out to this door.
Bennett was pulled out through the main door. Like a
So-
shadow
see-
enveloped him, and he yelled, and then he was taken.
So, as if like he looks back at his companions and sees them all kind of somewhat capable at doing this, aware that there's a shadow master behind him. He sprints out the door.
There is a shadow
Oh.
mastiff right next to you.
His Aldrin bonus action parry is just to kind of like prepare against the incoming attack, but he just sprints out the door using his action to sprint again, dash again, sorry. Peekaboo. Wait, does it appear again if he attacks? Wait, you muted?
Yeah, after it attacks, it appears. That's what it does. That's what it has to re-invisify on its turn. So it hits you.
Does he get a cheeky attack? Or Toussaint get a cheeky attack?
So you go to run out the door and are knocked prone.
Can
And
I
yes-
use an action point to
Make that not
get
hit? Okay, sure.
Yeah.
That means I've got to apply negative damage to you.
Negative damage.
There we go.
Okay.
Alright, so it appears it tries to bite you when you dodge roll out of the way, just barely parrying it with your soul knives and go running. Toussaint, you get your attack. You make it so that it's not invisible.
Cool. I'll do that. I'll click advantage because I remembered. There we are. Jeez Louise.
You hit
Not
it.
a break, man.
I hit it. I'll take it.
See, how do you have
Okay.
+8?
I took the Weapon Master feat to get the what do you call it? +2 to
Oh, that's right, with the
Okay. Fighter.
rebalance version. Okay.
Yeah, so ranged attacks +2.
Oh, okay. You know what? Okay. Yeah, I got confused on that. But yeah, you hit it and deal a bunch of damage to it. And then Aldrin goes running off. You run off into the square, looking around. You hear people yelling a bit away. But do not see him anywhere. That shadow is gone. It's been 3 turns and it's already gone. That thing was fast.
Oh. That makes me sad inside.
Now it's Shadow Mastiff turn. It's going to make a normal. Actually, it is going to become invisible, and then run over to Toussaint and become non-invisible.
All right.
So it has advantage on this attack, and it hits you, and drags you to the ground. As you just hear this strange whispering at the back of your mind, just terrible clawing at your mind as it drags you to the ground.
I'm not fine. I'm not fine at all.
Creep is also not fine, because he is in between a rock and a hard place here. He is going to try to stand up. He'll stand up, and then he's going to use a bonus action to use his Warforged Resolve. And let's see. Let's be self. That's right. So he heals a bit of that, and then goes in for the shocking grasp against this invisible creature, hoping he hits. He does not. And he yells, "But please, help!" Annika.
Do I know which side this thing's attacking from?
You know that it's right there.
Oh, okay, cool, sweet. Then... don't want to wait for it to attack. Wait, is it on the initiative tracker? Oh no, because it's invisible.
It is not.
Right, got you.
I will make it temporarily visible.
Yeah. Okay, cool. No, yeah, we're just gonna shoot at it then. Sorry, I'm all over the place right now. Yeah, we'll just shoot her with disadvantage. I just click the button first and then attack. Getting this. Oh,
You're not.
fuck it, I'll action point.
Okay. Oh, I haven't counted up my action points. I think I've gotten 2 more recently. So yeah, you hit it, and some of it is resisted. Did that do that correctly? It did. It did.
I hate
Yeah.
these things.
Because I rolled a 1 for my thunder damage.
Yeah. The Republican candidate for representative in my state just body slammed a reporter.
So what?
Oh,
No
Yeah.
fucking way.
Yeah,
what?
look-
Greg
Is this on
Gianforte
your-
body slammed a Guardian reporter.
That's fucking amazing.
It's horrifying.
Yeah. Well,
That's not gonna go over well.
nope. Anyway,
I mean, they're probably
Annika.
trying to do what they want.
Oh, anyway, I thought that was just a fun little tidbit of current events. Ebonir, it's your turn.
Okay, so the Shadow Mastiff attacking Creep is invisible, but the one attacking Toussaint is not.
Correct.
Oh man, I don't have a lot of good options here. But Toussaint is pretty injured. Okay, so, but he's gonna get cover from that, isn't he? Okay. Well, I gotta help the bodyguard, if only so I don't have to do the paperwork. So we're gonna come here,
All right.
target this one.
And yeah, you will have half cover to deal with.
Do I add any? Do I say -2 or something? Or
-2 on the in the lower left in the modifiers. You just hit -2.
yeah, yeah. Okay. This is bad. So let's go Chaos Bolt, and we'll see what we get.
That's well, you cast it and you miss. It sort of hits a pillar. It swerves left a bit too much and hits a pillar, which is unfortunate.
That sucks because that's the last of my spell slots. Okay, well, then Ebonir is going to back up 20 feet.
All right.
Ebonir is useless this round. You can hear him cursing in some weird language. That's scary.
Shadow Mastiff is gonna keep attacking Creep. Bite. Hit. Creep is having a bad time. But not as terrible as it could be. Does not drag prone, it goes invisible again. Doop, doop. There it goes. No one is unconscious. Tranquility. You can hear Creep, like, letting out robotic yells. Oh, God. Oh, jeez. I am Creep. Please help me.
No. Okay now. So, how far away is he? How do I do the stupid thing again?
Measuring is hold left and right click and drag when not on your token. He is 40 feet away. You could actually run right up there.
So I'm gonna run right here. This is where the dog is, right?
Yeah, that's right next to him.
So I'm gonna come up and do some karate kick action. Just literally go for the like fly across the room, all like bad movie style, just like strings pulling me across.
Like Johnny Chang, Johnny Chang bicycle kick.
Yeah, totally. So I'll make him visible for a bit. You still have disadvantage, but yeah.
Oh, do I need to give myself disadvantage, or is it
I know
automatic?
it's already applied.
Hmm.
You miss with that one.
And then as I go over land and do a cool pose, I'm gonna kick it again.
All right.
Hey!
That one hits. These things, however, being resistant to damage, it makes things difficult for the lot of you.
I honestly can't wait till I get key fists or whatever the hell it's called.
All right, so
I would like to stand half my movement.
all right.
I would like to switch out to my parrying dagger. I would like to bonus action disengage and move opposite this pillar from the thing.
All right.
Because no one's more important to Toussaint than Toussaint. I would like to, now that I'm out of its view, yes, maybe use my action to hide.
Sure. Against that, at least. Yeah, you're hidden. If they could communicate properly to each other, it would be a problem. But
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then use my last 5 feet of movement to duck around this side to throw it off my trail.
I can't guarantee that will work.
Yeah, no.
Yeah. Aldrin, Bennett is gone.
Is he though? Is he really?
You live on in your heart.
So Aldrin is very stupid, much like the player, and wants to. I mean, how distant is the commotion?
I mean, well, it's not so much a commotion as a commotion dying down. You heard people yell like once, like as if they were shocked, and then nothing.
How far away is that?
Like,
do you think? Or don't think?
A block away, like pretty far in terms of combat.
How much is a block?
You're just not going to come back, are you?
You can remove
He's
if
like-
you're going after it. You're removing yourself entirely from combat. Like that's like the distance we're talking.
Oh,
And your friends are still being attacked by these things.
thought they would be fine. I thought they would be fine. Yeah. Aldrin kind of realizes and kind of has a moment of being distraught, and then runs back in to the combat, the fray.
All right.
Looks like
Shadow Mastiff is going to come around here. Yeah, he's gonna see you if you're just out in the open.
Well, I was hoping to be like skirting the pillar.
That's if you had used your action to ready a movement, maybe, but with disengaging and hiding, it just doesn't. The mechanics don't work out in your favor. So it's gonna bite you. It's gonna hit you.
It is.
It's
It's
gonna
kill me.
It's gonna kill you. You are down, and then it is going to become invisible as it lets out like a rough howl. That's what it sounds like, just like that.
Beautiful. Better than this.
Beautiful.
All right, creep. That's
Dead.
Wait, is it Creep's turn? Oh, there it is. Sorry, I'm having trouble with the combat tracker. Creep is not dead. Not yet, anyway. He is going to... try another Shocking Grasp against this invisible guy. And fail. And Annika. You see Toussaint come around, you see the Mastiff stop and turn and just take a bite out of Toussaint. Okay, one sec. It took several hours, but Discord finally broke today.
No, it was just that I was on mute.
Oh. Well then, congrats Discord for not breaking all day.
Yeah, man, congrats, Discord. But yeah, I'm gonna hang fire until that one shows itself again to attack Toussaint. Just
Alright.
aim at that space.
Well, Toussaint is down.
Oh, he's down. Oh,
He's down.
shit.
He's dying. He's bleeding all over the place.
Uh,
Yeah, if you look in the lower right side, his health bar is just a gray circle now.
yeah, it always gets me when I don't see the health bar.
I would love a mod of this, which makes like a circle of health that degrades over time. Degrades when you take damage. It goes around the whole thing.
That would be
That'd be
cool.
We'll take a shot then. 'Cause I
No,
kinda...
it's a chance to go. Opportunity.
No, you know what we want? We'll just ready a shot to shoot it if it appears in my line of sight.
All right. Ebonir.
Okay. Ebonir is gonna continue his march backwards because he's afraid of this, and he sees Toussaint is down. He assumes that the bodyguard was again knocked down by a stupid little dog, and will cast Firebolt. I'll just roll it,
All right.
and I'm gonna use an action point to make that hit.
Hello?
Okay, and then that was 10 feet. He's gonna keep going back all the way to the wall. Okay, Rick, you on mute?
Sorry, I was muted. I did not. Oh shit! I forgot. I did not want to do that. So I'll ignore that. It's gonna make it a bite with advantage and miss actually. So it tries to bite, but Tranquility managed to swipe it away with the brush of his gentle, tranquil hand. And then it becomes invisible again. And you can hear it.
Oh
You can hear
my
it skirt. You can hear it skirt away toward its buddy. All right, Tranquility.
Oh shit, this guy. Alright, so the dog is no longer there from what I hear. Do I hear where it went?
Yes, it's like right there.
One further, or?
If you move here, you're right next to it.
Alright, that's fine. So I'm going to, once again, I'm gonna put the dog down.
But place the dog gently on the ground. You're gonna miss.
Oh no,
Wait,
that's a 1 for 1.
Anika, didn't you get your opportunity shot?
Yes. Yes, you should have. Sorry. Annika, make a shot against it with half cover. No, let me... One sec. Skip that. Trister? Trister, are you alive?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Make
I'm alive. I was.
Make your attack against it
waiting for
with half cover from Tranquility.
So that's to what, a -2?
Yeah. That's a hit. So it is heavily wounded, but let's see. And Tranquility tries to hit it, but try as he might, cannot. It's just too invisible.
Hey,
Toussaint is dying. Aldrin.
he's running. So I kind of like perk my ears up. Can I hear where the closest mastiff is?
They're like over. They're like here. These two squares that covers.
Okay, so Aldrin's
You can hear them pretty easily.
run up and just kind of like he was thinking about just running up and punting the dog, but he's gonna instead just run up next to Toussaint, try and like dive onto this dog with his side legs and cut him.
All right. I mean, if you want to flavor it as you have soul knives on your feet too, I would totally allow that.
Oh,
As long as you
he's
have
so
them out.
cool. He's gonna like do one of the. He's gonna do like an axe kick, I guess, and the soul knives is gonna be on his heel. And try and bring it down on this dog.
Yeah, just as long as they're still taking up your hands, you could have them like around. So yeah, you hit that one
Rolled has disadvantage for some reason.
because he's invisible.
Oh yes, that makes sense. I'm stupid. Okay,
So
yep.
you bring it
and,
down on him, and there we go. He is pretty heavily wounded.
Axe kick to the face.
You can 2-weapon fighting with these, by the way.
I can.
Yeah, that's why you have 2 of them.
Oh, okay. So he's gonna, as an offhand
Let's
attack,
see,
he's
soul
gonna.
knife. Yeah, it counts as a light and finesse weapon for you. On this, you would not get plus dex to hit, but you would get the d8. So when you roll damage for this, you would make the modifier -3.
Minus. Okay, I get you. So yeah, okay. So then he's gonna bring up and like after axe kicking it, he just tries to pump this, invisible doggo. It has a +5, I guess, but
Yeah.
this is...
Now that your 2 hits the same, the damage is what's different. But yeah, the second one it definitely dodges, and then is going to return the favor by hitting you with advantage and dragging you to the ground, and then going invisible again.
That makes me sad though.
So let's see. Creep is going to ready... Oh, no, actually, he's going to do another catapult like this. Getting rid of his last first level spell. So let's see, where's catapult? Nope, we didn't want to do that. And the first one fails terribly, taking... That is magical bludgeoning damage. Gotta remember that.
Catapult is such a cool spell.
And he kills it. He sends a piece of rock that shatters against its side. It appears for a moment before crumbling over and dissipating into the ground. Annika.
Sure, it's not a piece of skeleton.
No, there's no. Look at that. There's no skeleton. It's got the Shadow Mastiffs do not have skeletons, which is kind of
Okay, I
fucked
was
up when you
thinking
think
of the
about
other
it.
ones, but that's okay.
But where's the other skeletons?
We're gonna try and finish this off then. So we're gonna take a disadvantage attack against the one that's next to Aldrin and Toussaint. Hopefully getting a good roll.
You unfortunately miss. Fire again. Pew pew.
QQ.
Ebonir.
Ebonir is going to use Firebolt. I'll just put it at disadvantage.
It already is. Invisibility automatically applies. That 22 is going to hit. You fire from across the court. And yeah, I will drag and drop.
Is it 4 damage?
It is 4 damage.
I'm going to use my last sorcery to do empowered spell. So I can re-roll up to 4 damage die.
Here's the rolls. Okay. All right. So roll that again.
Better.
All right. With that empowered spell, you lets off a big pop of fire that fills the entire room with light as the Shadow Mastiff vanishes and dies. But people are still dying. Tranquility.
Jimmy's dead.
Demi.
Okay, I muted myself, dumbass.
Toussaint is dying right now again.
No, not Toussaint. I'm gonna shift myself right here. I'll fight the lot of you. So both these Shadow Masters are still here, right?
They're dead.
No, they're dead.
They're dead.
Oh wait, where's the fuck's the one that's not dead?
They're both dead. They're all dead.
Yeah.
The only
Everyone's
thing
dead.
is that Toussaint is dying.
He's bleeding
No.
out.
We can't end combat while someone in the party is dying.
Then I'm gonna roll a medicine check, try to stabilize him.
All right, roll that medicine check.
I
Are you having trouble?
rolled it. No, I didn't show
No,
up
you
with the
didn't.
thing.
You got to put it in the. You double click it or drag it into the chat.
Damn.
Can't. It's Toussaint is dying. Oh God, Aldrin. Toussaint's bleeding out.
No. So Aldrin kind of gets some bandages and some like tattered pieces of clothing nearby and from his personal belongings, and tries to wrap the ruins, tries to stop the blood flow and everything. It's gonna try and stabilize him.
All right.
That's how you stabilize someone.
That does it. All right. So Toussaint is stable. Let's.
Again.
Yeah. So with all this hubbub, Phala comes out once things cool down, and just asks, like, what happened?
Viva attacked.
Ebonir kind of. Go ahead.
That's what he's going to say. He's going to Viva attacked by these beasts, and Bennett was carried out here by a shadow. He's gone.
Here. What? She is going to cast a Cure Wounds on Toussaint. She does have a little bit of magic. Annika, do you just want to cast your Cure Wounds without using a spell slot on him? I'm too lazy.
Okay.
Okay.
That's just like, oh man, oh god, it's so late. I need to sleep.
Well, we're wrapping it up. Don't worry. She's are the lot of you all right? She'll give Aldrin a Cure Wounds too.
Oh wow, you're the best. That 50 gold coming in handy right now.
Putting that on.
Yeah, just do it.
You're the best.
Yeah, I think Toussaint, seeing Phala curing him, he'll kind of push himself up to one elbow. I knew you would come around.
Toussaint is my favorite character.
Just be quiet. Be quiet for now. And then
Right.
she
Just shut up.
she just puts a pillow over your face and holds it down.
He was a mistake.
After I knocked the hell out of or help out with Toussaint miserably, mind you, I'm actually going to go down here to the knoll. And how is his condition?
He is unconscious.
But
He's missing a tooth or two, but he's unconscious.
is he? But he's not going to bleed out or nothing.
He's
so.
not going to bleed out.
But what about the other one? Or is that one
The
dead?
other one, I think got hit by. I think that one got hit by a catapult.
Oh no!
Yeah, that
one got catapulted to
Yeah,
death.
that one's pretty well and dead. Catapult's a really strong spell. Really strong.
I'm going to more or less tie up this knoll to the pillar here, and I'm going to make sure he can't escape.
Okay.
Shit.
Because I have some questions for him.
Ebonir has
Good luck.
Ebonir just has this bad feeling all of a sudden and double checks his bag to make sure he still has the book.
You still do have the book.
Ebonir lets out a big sigh of relief.
That's all that matters.
Annika's going to give these dying shadow mastiffs a once over. See if there's anything left of
They're
them.
sort of dissolving into goop. If you made,
Can I, like-
you could possibly collect some of them for use later.
Yeah, I want to take a scoop of goop.
Do you have anything to store that in?
Usually, but probably not this time because I got my equipment differently.
What?
Uh,
Go ahead.
No, I mean I have a bag. No,
I have a water skin, if you would ask of it.
that's
Mm.
I would advise against using a water skin for anything after putting this in it. So you probably wouldn't ask.
Yeah.
Can you just make an assessment then of?
I mean, this sort of creature with its invisibility could possibly be used to craft something pretty nice. It's some pretty strong magic invisibility, at least for an artificer.
Good. I'll note that for next time then.
Would I know why gnolls would fight with shadow hounds?
Well, here's basically the leaps of logic you could make. The only time you've seen a shadowhound was with Corolla. You know that gnolls inhabit the cogs underneath the city. You know Corolla made some sort of connection beneath the city. That's about all you know right now.
Okay.
Gnolls showing their face in the upper, in like even lower draw, like where you are right now, is it's mostly unheard of. You might see a few here and there, but ones like this, it's hard to really place them. You do notice that the simple hide armor they have on has a symbol of an eye sort of stitched into it.
Is it like the... Have we seen that eye before?
No.
Oh.
Well, maybe you have. You want to roll me a
Can I
history
do a
check?
history check? Can I do a history check?
Yes. Actually, Arnica, who is the most recent, would actually know about this. Arnica, you recognize that as the symbol of the Dosk, which is a sort of a gang that has formed in just the last few years in the Undercity, especially in the Cogs. They're usually made up of monsters. They operate largely out of Kyber's Gate. Gnolls, ogres, orcs, trolls, many goblins in their membership. Also of note, things like mind flayers, medusas, all manner of dark beasts found in the cogs below Sharn.
Well, fuck that noise.
Fela, have you ever been to the codex?
She told you a story earlier where she was. Like, yeah. Yeah, but I haven't gone there since that attack.
How long ago did they say that was?
Oh, that would have been about maybe 8 months ago? 10? Oh, I've never had any trouble with the Dusk before, though. I don't think the ones that attacked us were with them. Might have been, but... Oh, I hope this isn't connected to anything I did, if your friend got taken like that.
No, no. This is weird that we're going through so much shit now. It was just supposed to be a book recovery up in there. Now it's come to this.
Yes, I'm. But I'm afraid my must attempt to recover the funds, and that involves following Miss Sattler, whether we like it or not. And strangely, I feel beholden to Bennett. He did help us out a great deal, and I fear to leave him to whatever shadows took him.
I mean, they've probably got stuff on us all now as well.
I also would like to raise the possibility that they will not stop seeking me. I still have the book.
Should be noted they did grab Bennett, of all people.
Yes. I know they grabbed Bennett, but
Yeah.
I think Ebenir's assumption right now is that they thought he had the book.
I think we should go to, was it Kyber's Gate, was it?
Kyber's
The
Gate.
Dusk. I think we should go to Kyber's Gate as soon as possible.
I think we
if only
should
for
probably
Bennett.
rest first.
Fela is just like, oh, why would you, like, even if he's a good friend of yours, going to Kyber's Gate, that, for a lot like you, that could be suicide. They don't look kindly to many humans down there. Or well, Warforged might be fine. But definitely not elves or humans.
Perhaps we should reach out to Bennett's benefactor, employer. Perhaps she'll be willing to provide us with men or equipment or something to help aid in his recovery.
Yes, perhaps.
I don't know if we know how to contact.
What?
I think he was our foot in the door, was he not?
Yeah, I don't think we know how to contact her.
Lady Dolores, I mean, surely there must be some way to reach out to her. Would I know how to reach out to like some noble like that?
Well, you've
Even
never even heard of her before Bennett mentioned her. And he said that she would be in here in what, 2 weeks?
Yeah.
We can't.
Waiting for
Be
her
fine.
is probably not a good idea.
Yeah, we don't have time.
Oh yeah, he'd be dead by then, like without a shadow of a doubt.
A shadow of a doubt.
Hey,
Oh.
In that case, I agree with Annika and say we should rest up and maybe resupply and then head down there maybe the following day.
so we already rested. Shit.
Yeah, a short rest.
No, I mean if I'm fully taxed on my magic. I could barely be of any use. I must sleep in order to be fully ready.
I've lost so much blood. I feel I am taxed on my magic as well. I'm with Ebenir.
Magic.
Wouldn't do as much good to just go down there and get picked off.
Yeah, I suppose.
Yes, we should rest. But as soon as we wake, we need to go after.
If you lot need anything that can help, I won't follow you lot to Kyber's Gate. Never again for that. But I could show you the way that we used to get down there.
That would be beneficial. Yes, we would
You would
very much
have to-
appreciate that.
You would have to
You would very much
have to-
appreciate that.
You would have to go through Ashblack and then to Kyber's Gate. There's no entrance directly to Kyber's Gate that I know of. Ashblack is at least a bit more acceptable.
Seems reasonable. Is the Knoll waking up, or we have to wait for the Knoll to wake
You'd
up?
have to wait for the Knoll to wake up.
Ugh.
You should just
I
kill
mean,
the
I
thing.
don't know if he spoke common. He wasn't responding to it.
Do any of you speak its language?
I can say things to it, but I don't think it can respond to me.
You really have some tricks, don't you? You must show me these spells that you keep hidden from me.
It's a lucky talent. Everyone has lucky talents.
So, are we gonna go back up to the inn and then come back down, or might not be safe to hang around here all night?
I agree. I think the inn is probably our best bet.
Sorry, Matthew, there is a combo you could do to get a telepathic link with him. Just going over the mechanics of the Mystic. If you hit him with a charming presence, and then hit him with mind meld once he's charmed by you, you could. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm so down. That's a good idea.
If you just, you'd have to wait for him to wake up though, because Phelan is out of spells. Like she had the 3. She's out.
Yeah. I will stay down here for a while longer.
I think we should just kill this Knoll.
We can
No.
extract
We are not killing the Knoll.
tranquility. This is a beast, okay? This is a creature that came in here and tried to kill us. It has no ability to reason, and it's not human. It's not like us.
I'm sure you're using
Different.
something along the lines of like dimming or something that just classifies us all together or something, whatever.
Humanoids.
Yeah.
It is not like us. It doesn't have the ability to reason. It is not smart.
Just as I was built as a machine to kill, I will not believe it.
Yes, but you have transcended that. These beasts are not transcended that. They are still these creatures.
They will never be if you do not give it a chance.
This is hard racism.
All racism aside, even if we did let it live, what would we do with it? If we let it go, looks like we've got a black mark against us from these guys. We don't really want to be letting them just go back to them.
No, but perhaps we can bring it to the proper authorities.
Do you see any watch around this place?
No,
I appreciate
absolutely
your
not.
Yeah.
I appreciate your love of life, tranquility, and it is a wonderful attitude and something that should be taken by everyone. But it is different when it comes to these creatures. It is impractical in this instant. But you should not lose heart in applying that in the future. These things are below us. These things are not worth your compassion.
Perhaps you might think so.
They
But I
cannot
would disagree.
reciprocate.
Man, you are just a dick. Holy shit!
From
I'm a
laying
nice
on one
person.
from laying on one of the pews, like recovering, Tucson goes, "Oh, let him keep his pet."
It is not a pet. It can ration. I know it can. We just have to give it a chance.
This thing will go out and murder people. Do you want that on your hands? It will kill others, and those others' deaths will be your fault because you do not let this one die. Sometimes death is the best solution. Like putting down a wounded animal is for the best overall.
You are not willing to try and talk to it,
Is-
are you?
just looks at Tranquility like just he gives up. Ugh. Then at least give me a few hours with it. You guys can go to your inn. I'll maybe rest down here and catch you in the morning.
That seems like a ridiculous idea.
Is that it? Does it?
Yes. What? We are not going to just leave you here in this place where we've been attacked twice in the course of an hour.
That is because we are together. I'm sure by myself I will be fine.
They do know we're down here. They know we've been at this church.
Yes. This is ridiculous. Look, perhaps we could tie the null up and haul him all the way up back to the upper levels and get a watch to acquaint him there.
No, I kind of
That
nodded.
sounds like a
yeah.
terrible idea.
That sounds like a terrible idea. It is a good idea, Ebony, and I appreciate your intelligence, but like, what, driver would allow us to put it on that boat?
Maybe one that we bribe with all that money we just got.
Oh.
Now you're getting it.
I suppose it is worth a try, and it is worth a try.
I love that this is our best plan.
Well, you guys can have the week to discuss the plan, because I'm going to wrap things up here, because it's getting pretty late. You guys have made a lot of
Sounds
progress. Your
Yeah.
XP has already been given out. You guys are up to 2354. Just
Holy
as a note,
shit.
even when you do hit 2700, you're going to have to take a long rest to get the benefits of that level up. So,
Damn.
but leveling up in Fantasy Grounds is easy because you just drag and drop the class on there, and you're good to go. And choose your spells, and you're good.
Do you have to put the actions you get with that class, like drag and drop that separately?
Yeah,
If
you've got them in abilities, you can drag and drop them into actions, and they will usually fill them. Well, usually they will sometimes fill themselves out.
Okay.
But for now, I want to thank those who dropped in. Thanks for those who watched the VOD. I hope you enjoyed this. We play every Wednesday at 4 Mountain Time, 6 Eastern, like 11 p.m.
GMT.
in GMT.
Yeah, yeah.
But we will continue onward next week. See ya.
Ta-ta.
Yeah.
Bye.